Well, as you know, we left off last time with the three of you meeting Misty. Oh, hold
Stadium in her backyard.
on. I know. Let's say that.
Put up the second one.
Put all the lights up.
Stadium
I,
now.
that's what he was saying. He's just gonna put all the lights up so they can play baseball tonight. So you guys met Misty, and you were able to help her re-tame her Gyarados that was basically chemically altered by these mysterious men in and women in black. It looked like
Red
they
R
injected
fucker.
him. Yeah, they had a red R on their uniforms, dressed in all black. It looks like they were somewhat gang affiliated, and they did something to her Gyarados. They gave it some sort of drug, and it started rampaging out of control. So you were able to help her contain that. In the process of doing that, you found out Misty is a gym leader. You don't know of which gym or anything like that, but you do know she is basically like a government employee of sorts, and she runs a gym, so she can be like a trusted authority for you guys. But she did ask for your assistance in uncovering the plot of these gang members of sorts, and right now they are in Mount Moon, and they're up to something. You were able to come across a few of the door guards last time, and in the process, you ended up murdering one of them. So
Manslaughter. I feel like the court system would say manslaughter.
yeah, that's still to be you know, I don't think that just goes by the wayside, but there's more important matters um going on right now. Geez, what are you guys putting in the chat?
You is a pretty broad term here, Mister. That was not a you, a royal you. That was Holden.
I'm giving a
Nope.
general consensus, and as a group, you are all bundled together.
It's all me.
Also, whatever you guys posted looks like the start of a pornographic film.
Probably
And
was.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happens. I gotta. It's so distracting.
I know the gifts are really
I'm
distracting.
literally-
I was close the chat.
I could take the Nutty Professor. I cannot take like a pornographic Pikachu Misty
Whoa,
thing
you
going
can
on
take
right
that
now.
Nutty Professor?
Okay. Anyway, so you all decided to help Misty and enter into Mount Moon. Mount Moon is normally a place where you can go between Pewter City and Cerulean City. There actually is a path through it that was built specifically for foot travel. But as far as you guys can tell, no regular hikers or travelers have gone through this. It actually seems to have been all blocked off, and the vibes are off, right, when you guys enter in. When you entered in, you saw a Rocket Grunt, and he ended up running away from you guys. But you notice there's some machinery as you guys walk through. Things that are drilling into the ground. It looks like things that might take samples. There seems to be an operation of sorts going on in here. So you guys traveled, and I'm going to use Misty's thing to kind of just let you guys know where your group is, in a sense. But you guys traveled to this point, and you ended up going down the ladder to see what was down on a lower level of the tunnel. And when you guys did that, on the second level, one of you did a perception check, and you were able to see that there was a team of rocket grunts, a scientist, and some machinery drilling and taking samples in this room. So at this point, this is when I'm going to hand it over to you guys to continue your journey into Mount Moon together to uncover the plot of the gangster members. So I will let all three of you chat with each other real quick on how you want to proceed after this perception check. I think Rob might have made that perception check last time. Is that correct?
Yeah, I rolled the 17.
Oh, so this is what you see. So you're kind of at the top. You're looking down into this cavern, but you notice three grunts are kind of chatting to each other. There's a scientist in the back corner, and he's at a machine. And it seems like there's some items strewed about, and it looks like some of these machines are taking samples of things.
Okay. So we're still on the other level, right?
Yeah, so I would say you're down here. You're able to look down this hole to see this
Okay.
scene.
Nice guys.
Well, what do you guys think?
There's 4 people down there. There's 4 of us. I think we can take them.
Okay.
Misty looks over to you and says, "Listen, I do think it's important that we try and figure out what they're doing down there. If they're bringing machines into Mount Moon, that's not okay. Mount Moon is a sacred area that has been provisioned by the state. No one's supposed to be doing any digging or anything here. It's a sacred site of the ancient Clefairies and Moon God. I don't think it's okay, so we have to figure out what's going on."
Link you in. We want a full consensus here. I know you're eating.
Micah's just stuffing his face.
He's probably devouring food as fast as he possibly can.
You're on mute, Micah.
Oh, I was talking that whole time. Oops.
Oh.
Jeez.
I love when I do that in meetings.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was gonna say, Misty, are you against us taking them? I think we can defeat them in a battle, and then we might be able to question them.
I'm here to assist you guys. I think we do roll up on these guys and see if we can capture them and figure out what they're up to. This is a great chance to get the drop on them.
No, Naruto.
And no
Don't
killing.
bring the cave roof down on them.
Yeah.
Or on us.
Keep them
Or,
alive.
yes, especially not on us.
Misty looks over at the ninja boy and says, "No killing, right?" Did Holden leave too? What is wrong with you guys?
I didn't. I never left.
He was just muted.
Holden!
Holden's also not muted, so yeah. I
I
thought
know.
he was good because I thought his lady was out.
He needs to put headphones on. He needs to get back to his computer. Forward here.
Yep. Because he's starting us off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He had to poop.
All right. While we wait for hold them nuts.
I swear I just heard Holden's voice, so I don't know what you mean by wait on him. He's got to get his shit together.
He always has his thing on speaker, and because of that, we hear ourselves. So I need him to put headphones in too.
Oh.
So annoying to like hear ourselves through his microphone from his TV speaker.
You guys get that from mine too?
No, because you probably have a noise limiter of some sort. Holden doesn't.
Yeah. This mic's supposed to. I have my headphones on right now, though.
Well,
So, Micah, did you play any Throne and Liberty?
I did the tutorial. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it a shot.
Did you play it with controller, or?
I played mouse and keyboard, and I mean it was a tutorial, so I wasn't like trying to min max like my moves and stuff. But no, it's really good, and I think if we all played together, it would be really fun.
Yeah. I'm back.
Because we could like set up our party and stuff.
I need you to put in headphones too, Holden. Because we can hear ourselves.
Well, only because I wasn't next to the computer. That's fine,
No, we
sure.
can always hear it.
I don't think that's true.
It is 100% true.
It hasn't picked up since he's gotten back. Oh, nope.
Yep,
There it is.
exactly.
Because I just switched my volume settings because I'm trying to get annoying. That's it.
Once you're ready, let us
Gotcha.
know, Holden, and then we'll continue.
Yeah, I did it.
Cool. All right, so Holden, they asked you, are you ready to go into the cave and try and subdue these guys and see what they're up to?
Oh, okay. Are we trying to subdue them, or are we trying to figure out what they're doing? Because there's
Kind
two
of.
different things.
Trying to figure out what they're doing, but
Hold on.
no killing.
Let them say, Matt, you're not in the party. Fuck you.
Misty's in the party.
Misty asked
Misty
you
is.
point blank, no killing.
Yeah, and I
That's-
said,
that's
don't
not
bring
an-
the cave roof down on us.
That's not asking. That's telling, first off. And you need to do fucking character voice. What the fuck? Can't
Well,
tell
you're the one that
when you're
left,
talking in character
and
or
you
not.
missed when I was talking in character.
Okay, that's fine.
Also, you can use your good mic. You just need to put headphones in for us. So
Yeah,
we can't hear ourselves through the TV.
Sure.
Letting you know.
Is this
Sounds
mic
like you're
not
using
good?
a $3
Is that what you're
mic.
saying?
Yes.
This is a fucking $300 pair of fucking headphones. What the fuck?
It's
Yeah,
weird
but the
it
microphone
crackles
on them
more.
sounds like shit.
Okay, great. I'll switch it over 1 second.
External microphone, headphones for the volume on the TV.
Output device.
Input.
Oh, input. Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Better.
Yes.
All right, so Missy says, I'm here to help support you guys. I think it's important that we figure out what's going on. So I say we subdue these 3 here with the scientist and question them to see what they're doing in Mount Moon.
Misty, do you know the scientist?
No, I haven't ever seen him before in my life. I
How
haven't
do we
seen
know
any
he's
of them.
Not gonna attack us.
That might be a possibility. He might be on their
Let's
side.
be ready for anything. So all 4 of us, same time down the hole?
Ready when you are, Misty says.
Cowabunga! And I jump in.
All right, what is everyone doing? Misty will follow Whale Lord Man.
Oh, I'm following Rob.
All right, and is
Um,
Ninja Boy doing the same?
Yeah, I'll quietly, I'll stealth down behind them.
Okay, roll for stealth.
8.
You're not very stealthy. So all 4 of you slide down this ladder, and because Holden rolled that stealth roll, they actually hear him coming down. So as a group, I was going to see if they noticed you at first as you came down the ladder, because they're not really paying attention. But Holden basically clumps down the ladder. Which, Holden, what is the in-game name? Is it Holden or is it Naruto or Ninja Boy? Like, what is your character's actual name?
I definitely don't want it to be Holden. Can I
Okay.
get back to you in like 5 minutes?
Yes, all 3 of you. I know Mike is his Link, so we'll just refer to him as Link. But Rob and Holden, I would like actual in-character names for your characters going forward. So you come down, and 2 of the grunts turn and see you, and they're like, they kind of look at each other quizzically and say, who are you guys?
You don't need to worry about that. What are you guys doing down here?
They're like, did the boss send you?
Does it look like it?
Let me roll for them real quick. Because as far as they're concerned, they think that no one would be in here that isn't like authorized by their leaders right now. That like it's unfathomable that like a random group of people would just stroll up because there's so many people that's supposed to be between you and them.
Random teams would just drop in.
All right, they actually they notice who Misty is, and they go, "Oh shit, that's a gym leader," and she looks over at the other 2. She's like, "Hey, we've got a problem here," and all 4 of them turn their attention to you, and they're like, "Listen, If you guys don't leave, things are about to get real rough here. We can't let you in here, and you guys got to get out.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Micah, what the fuck are you eating?
I'm not eating anything. You guys can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
these AirPods need to get better sound dampening.
All I hear is.
Crackling.
AirPods are known to pick
I just
up
yelled at
bags,
Holden
like,
for having
terribly.
feedback, and you've just been like, I don't know, fingering a plastic something for the past 30 minutes.
I'm
Jesus
breaking down some
Christ.
stuff.
Dude,
How loud is it? It sounds like
so
so
it's
loud.
it's louder than your voice.
So loud.
It's
Oh
very
shit!
loud.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy. That's
AirPods
crazy.
suck for bags.
Even like the brand new ones. I don't have the new ones. I have like really old ones. But
Yeah.
interesting.
Holden, do you get that complaint too with your pros as well?
I've actually switched over to Sony's
Yeah.
earpods.
Dude, use like Bose or the Jabras. Those are all really good with sound dampening and like
I
using.
don't have any Bose. I only have AirPod Pros, dude. That's all I got.
Okay. So they ask you to leave, or things are gonna get rough. What is your response?
How about we head out once you tell us what you're doing down here?
Misty steps up and says, "Yeah, I think it's about time we questioned you why you're here. You're not allowed to do any digging or construction-like activities on Mount Moon." They kind of look sideways at you guys, and they're like, "Ah, shit. I think we got to deal with them." And they turn to you guys, and each of them pulls out a Pokeball. The scientist does turn around, but he does not engage yet. He's just kind of like looking, and he's getting like real nervous, and he starts typing on the machine that he's at really quickly.
Can I roll like an insight check? See if he's like nervous about us, nervous about the fighting, or just see if I get. Oh my god.
You don't know shit. All you know is he does not seem to immediately be a threat to you right now. The other three pull out Pokeballs, and then they each throw out a Pokemon to start battling you guys with. So I am going to... each of you can choose a Pokemon to throw out to battle them.
Can we throw out all of our Pokemon because these aren't ancient trainers?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to, but they will also throw out all of theirs if you do that.
That's fine.
All right. So
Oof.
they throw out...
I feel like we're
Raticate.
way better off 1v1ing them, by the way. Like, if each of them throw out one, it's 3. We're going to have 4, and ours are going to be very strong. But if they have a whole bunch, they might... It basically gives both teams an easy way of ganging up on one Pokemon and killing it.
Yep.
So I would not do that.
Oh, we're not doing individual 1v1 like 1v1 trainer battles. We're gonna do a 3v3 match with each with one Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Shit's
Okay.
a
I think it's a
free-for-all right
4v3
now.
with... We have 4 because we have Misty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
We
Let's
have
just do that then.
advantage.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, Misty will help you out and join you guys. So you guys tell me what you're throwing out. Battle them right now. Misty's gonna throw out Staryu.
I'm
So
gonna
you see
chuck
a-
Mankey.
All right, we got a Mankey.
Squirtle. I mean Donatello. Sorry.
Donatello.
Should I do Varamax or should I do Mr. Mime?
Mm.
Up to you.
Okay, I will throw out Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime. Cool. So right now it's 4v3. And the rocket grunts all stare at each other and they're like, "This is gonna be a hard battle, but the boss told us not to let anybody leave if they saw what we were doing down here. So sorry for you guys, but we're gonna have to go all out." And he says, "Rhydon, use Horn Attack." And he aims the Horn Attack. I will just roll to see what random Pokemon he hits real quick out of the 4 you got.
D4.
Yeah, we're D4ing right now. It's gonna be Donatello. Is the one that he is Horn Attacking. So he's able to do that. He's gonna hit you. He does about like just a little bit of damage, not a lot, but he does hit Squirtle square in the chest. But luckily Squirtle has his hard shell for that. I want all of you guys to roll initiative to see who goes first on your side. It's going to go back and forth.
Okay, so
Roll an 8, 7, 8. Cool. So Micah, you will go next. And then
Okay.
it's going to be Misty, and then it's going to be the other two, and then it's going to be Robin Holden.
Are any of those Pokemon over there weak to that horn attack? Should I copycat?
So
copycat, does that go right back at the one who cast it?
yeah,
Or
so it allows him
used
to
it?
copy a move that was just used. So Horn Attack is just a normal
Oh,
move.
right.
It's gonna do normal damage to any of those three, really. So you can copy it if you want. Rhydon is ground and rock. Raticate is normal. Zubat is poison and flying, technically.
Okay, so Mr. Mime is very weak to the Zubat, right?
The Zubat is poison and flying, and poison is good against
Psychic.
psychic Pokemon.
Okay, so I should attack one of the other two. So I will cast.
I've got Rhyhorn, by the way. Right on. Excuse me.
Okay.
Or psychic's
I
good
will
against
eradicate.
poison, actually.
Oh, second's good against poison. So
Oh,
I
then
should
go for the bat.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought flying was strong against him.
Flying
Flying
is
is
strong against bug and fighting and grass. Flying is weak
bug.
against
Okay, okay.
electric, ice, and rock.
And I'm fighting.
Okay.
So if you can kill the Zubat and keep its attention away from me, the Rhydon stands no chance because I'm fighting and he's rock.
Okay, I will cast Confusion on the Zubat.
All right. Your confusion will hit the Zubat. It won't get confused, but it does get damaged. It's at like half health from that confusion. You really chunked it.
Although, depending on who goes, Holden or me.
Misty's gonna go next. She's gonna have Staryu hit the Rhydon. She's like, Staryu, Rhydon's weak against water, so I say we take him out first. Quickly, water gun, and she water guns the Rhydon. She hits the Rhydon. Rhydon's like 1/4 health after that. She just soaked that shit down, and Staryu seems to be like a fucking champ. Like he looks beefy. The Team Rocket member with the Raticate is going to, let me see, what level are these guys? Okay. He's going to use Bite. And I will roll to see who he wants to attack. He's going to target Staryu with the Bite. He will hit the Staryu. He'll do a decent amount of damage. Staryu just took one on the chin for all y'all. The Zubat is going to go next. The trainer tells Zubat, he's like, quickly, use Poison Fang. And he's going to go and attack Mankey. So Mankey's going to get the Poison Fang. Poison Fang will hit. And we're going to roll to see. It's a 50% chance. You want to flip for it, Rob? Is there a flip on the Discord thing too,
Nope.
Holden? Flip.
Yeah,
Just using our odds.
Well, I was gonna say call heads or tails, or evens or odds, and roll the 1d2.
D2.
Favorable outcome is you don't get poisoned, obviously.
I'm gonna go evens.
Oh, favorable outcome for you. You do not get poisoned by the Zubat. But you do take a nice chunk of damage from the poison fang. Mankey's a little bit above half health from that. And then it's going to be Holden's turn. So, Holden, you're up.
Squirtle. Oh my god. Donatello, return. Go, Onyx.
Oh, okay. So you just return.
And I guess I'll attempt to like put the Onyx on top of the Zubat. Because that'd be funny.
All right. I would like you to roll a athletics to see how good you are at aiming this. All right.
That's a 9.
All right. You just fucking straight up, just right on top of the Zubat. And Zubat is going to get crushed and pinned under the Onyx. Not dead yet, still flapping underneath, but immobile, basically, at this point. All right, and then we're going to go with Rob, you're up.
All right. I tell Mankey to seismic toss the right on.
Seismic toss, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mankey tries to throw the Rhydon, and he's just too heavy. He can't pick him up. So it misses.
Was it a shit roll?
It was a very shit roll.
All right.
I
Damn
know.
it.
I'm just giving an in-universe reason.
100%, yeah, accuracy. That sucks.
Yeah, but rolled bad. I roll for all kinds of things.
Okay.
It's not just
Good to know. Yeah.
100% is pretty much 100%, but sometimes, it happens. Okay, so we're gonna roll back up. It's gonna be Micah goes first again. Actually, the Rhydon goes first. Sorry, he attacked first. Let's do. Oh, sorry, Rhyhorn. My bad. Rhyhorn is going to do Bulldoze. And he's gonna aim the Bulldoze at. Well, I guess since Onyx is right there.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's kind of just like in the way. So
tries to knock it off.
We'll do a Bulldoze against Onyx. Yeah, I guess so.
That makes sense.
All right. He's gonna hit Onyx. It doesn't do too much damage. In the process, because Zubat is under the Onyx, so Onyx takes a decent chunk of damage. It's not too bad. So he's around 1/4 of damage is what he takes. Zubat also gets caught up in the Bulldoze, ends up just getting skid marked under Onyx as he gets pushed back by the Bulldoze, and you just see a smear across the ground where the Zubat was. He is no more. Because of that, the Rocket Grunt it kind of in frustration, and he ends up sending out another Pokemon, is Sandslash in Zubat's place. So Sandslash comes out. But he is in the back of the order. So now is going to go to Micah's turn. Mike, you're up. On mute again. We can't tell. Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm looking up a Sandshrew to see what it's ground. So it's weak to water, grass, and ice.
Micah's getting it.
Okay.
Slowly learning.
No, I'm not learning shit. I'm just looking it up.
Well, no, that's good.
Oh yeah. I will cast Confusion on. Are we gonna take out any of these other guys before they get another turn? Wait, even if I don't attack them?
You guys can strategize with everyone to see what's
Rhyhorn's almost dead.
Rhyhorn's almost dead. The Eradicate hasn't been touched yet. Zubat's dead, so.
And Sandshrew just came out.
Yeah. So the Rhyhorn I should leave alone because both the other ones are strong against it, and we're gonna
Yep.
get the turns before it, right?
Focus on the Sandshrew right now. Why not?
Okay. I'll cast Confusion on the Sandshrew.
If confusion
Alright.
hits, that's awesome.
Yep. Oh, you crit the Sandshrew. So not only do you do confusion, and it does a ton of damage to him, but he gets confused. So the Sandshrew is now confused as well, and he looks very shaken up, straight up concussed from that confusion attack that you just gave him. We're gonna go to Eradicate now. The trainer tells Eradicate. Let me see. Yeah, he'll do another bite attack, and we will roll the bite attack for you guys. 1, 4. Bite attack is gonna go for Mr. Mime. He will hit. He rolled really bad on the damage, so even though Mr. Mime got bit, it's not too bad. Even though it's a dark type move, Mr. Mime's kind of fine. It does another, maybe like, I don't know, 1/5 damage. Not a ton. To him. He doesn't flinch or anything either. From there, Sandshrews at the very back, so we're gonna go with Holden and then Rob are gonna be the next two moves. Or oh no, Misty goes. Sorry.
Yep.
Misty is going to try and finish off the Rhyhorn. Misty says, "Quickly, let's finish off this Rhyhorn. Water gun attack, Staryu." Hits him square in the face, and Rhyhorn is down. Rhyhorn gets popped. Once Rhyhorn gets popped, the grunt is like, "This is harder than I thought. Try and get past my coughing," and he throws out coughing. And then it's going to go to Holden. Holden, you're up.
I would go. Onyx, smack down that coughing.
Ooh, smackdown. Onyx is able to just rise up and just body slam the shit out of this coughing. He crits the coughing, and he literally just disappears in a puff of smoke and splats as Onyx's fat ass body just lands on him. He literally just the rocket grunt is like, shit. So now that he's out of Pokemon and he looks at the other guys, he's like, "Take care of this. Hold him off as long as you can." And he runs over to the scientist and starts like
Hold
kind
up.
of talking
I have
to
a
him.
reaction.
Go ahead.
Oh, he's just talking to the scientist. That's fine.
Yeah, he runs over to the scientist and
hey,
he's like talking to him right
Misty,
now.
we'll finish this. How about you go and stop them from whatever they're doing? It seems conspiratorial.
He's like, "I agree. We need to..." Yeah, basically, that's what happens with coffee. Misty looks at you and gives you a nod, and she recalls Staryu, and she quickly runs over to the scientist and the rocket grunt and starts confronting them. They're in the backside of the cave, so Misty runs sort of out of your range, and you can start hearing a confrontation. You can't make out what they're saying though, but obviously something's happening right now. As you guys finish this battle, and the other two, they're like, "Sandshrew, Eradicate." After Misty went through, he's like, they ask him to move and block off between you and Misty. So they put them in front of you guys. Sandshrew doesn't move because he's confused as fuck, but Eradicate does kind of reposition. And now you have to basically go through them to get to Misty at this point. Rob, you are up right now.
Oh,
right.
dude.
Bro,
Bro, punch that fucking Eradicate in the face.
Seismic toss the Eradicate.
Okay. Really quick, as you
super
do that,
effective stab. Oh my
right,
god.
right before you do that, because Misty just dipped out and they got the Raticate to move.
Mhm.
This guy's gonna send out his last Pokemon to square off with you guys. So he also throws the Geodude in your way to
Oh,
make it like a 3.
I'm gonna tell him to chuck the Geodude.
All right, that works.
Oh, you
Uh,
you do super effective damage against both.
Yeah.
Normal and rock. So it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does throw out his last Pokemon to try and square up and buy as much time as possible here.
I tell Mankey to seismic chuck Geodude at Raticate.
All right.
Geodude,
Oh,
Mankey, chuck that little pebble at that rat. Get him out of our way.
dude. Okay, so Mankey runs up to the Geodude, grabs him, starts swinging him, and then as he releases him, he trips over a rock, and he chucks him square at Mr. Mime. So Mr. Mime is about to take a Geodude to the
shit
face.
rolls.
Geodude, he's about to. I just rolled a 20 on Holden's roll, and I just rolled a 1
Yeah.
on yours. So
Yeah, Holden gets all.
whoopsie daisies. Okay.
Yeah, but
so,
I roll really poorly in the chat though.
Yes,
So that's true enough.
I do
So,
as well.
This gets chucked at Mr. Mime. It's gonna hurt him pretty bad. He ain't dead or anything, but Mr. Mime basically gets like hit in the head and put on his ass.
Jesus Christ.
And he's got like a bloody forehead. He's like kind of sitting on the ground and looks pretty fucked up from this Geodude slamming into him. I'm gonna roll. Geodude takes a little bit of damage from that as well, from that altercation. So, so he's over here. And then we're gonna go to now. It's gonna be Raticate's turn and then Sandshrews' turn. The Geodude will take the place of the. I'll put him like at the other side of the order once we put back again, because he just came in. So Raticate, the trainer is going to say, Raticate, you know the drill. We'll just say Mr. Mime and Geodude got thrown back, so he's kind of out of Raticate's range. He's not able to attack him. So he's going to go for Mankey with his bite attack this time. He hits Mankey with the bite, sinks his teeth right into Mankey's pink-ass nose. Does a nice solid chunk of damage. And Mankey's pretty rough. He's under half at this point as well. Sandshrew is going to roll. Let me see quick. 'Cause he's confused. He's gonna throw out a poison sting. He's gonna try to. He's gonna miss. So he was gonna try and poison sting Mankey. It misses. So it doesn't even matter. He's also confused. But he actually gets past the confusion, so he doesn't hurt himself or Raticate with that poisonous sting attack. All right, it is going to go back to the top of the order, which is Micah. Micah, you're up.
I recall Mr. Mime and I throw out my B drill.
Cool.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me know if Mankey takes damage.
B drill coming on out. Wow. So you're able to throw B drill out. I'll let you attack with him too if you'd like, Micah.
Oh, I'd love to. I want to fuck up the little fighting type Pokemon that hit my other guy in the face.
That would be Mankey, who's on your team.
What? No, that little rock. That Geodude isn't
he's
he a
rock.
fighting type Pokemon?
No,
Oh, he's a rock.
He's just rock type.
Oh, I thought he was a fighting Pokemon. That's why I did B drill. Can I switch?
He's rock ground technically.
Okay. Can I, instead of throwing B drill, can I throw Dratini, my Vermax?
Yeah. I'll let you.
Okay. I thought he was a fighting type Pokemon. Isn't Machamp a fighting type Pokemon?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah. Doesn't that guy turn into him?
No.
No, he turns into Golem.
Oh, okay, okay.
At any
They have the
point,
same face. They
you
must be
can
cousins.
you can roll to like use your Pokédex and like read information. I'll tell you information about a Pokemon if you want, but you got to do it in
Okay.
character. And you got to
Okay.
roll to see if you understand what the fuck it's talking about. See how intelligent your
Okay.
guy is at interpreting the Pokédex data.
Okay, I am going to. I will cast Twister on Geodude.
Okay. Twister on the Geodude. Twister misses. Like, I don't know what Dratini does, but maybe he's a little disoriented from coming out of the Pokeball. But he misses Geodude with his Twister attack, and it goes right past him. We're gonna go to the Geodude will move now in place of where the Rhydon was. Geodude is just going to do a good old fashioned.
I thought you just
Back.
had Geodude move.
Geodude came out last turn, but he didn't go to the end of that order. I'm putting him in where Rhydon was, which was second
Yeah.
in the next order. So instead of having Geodude attack at the end of that last round, I waited and rolled like his initiative, and he went basically where Rhydon was going. Geodude is just gonna do a bulldoze. He's gonna aim at Dratini because he's in his face, not Mankey. Because he's not really by him. He is able to hit Dratini. He does. He gets a solid hit on Dratini. Dratini loses 1/4 of his health. From the rollout, or not the rollout, the bulldoze. My bad. And then it's gonna go to well, for those other two guys, it goes Holden, then Rob, then the other two. So Holden, you're up.
Onyx, grab the Geodude and use Rock Throw at the Raticate. Go!
Okay. So Geodude, he's gonna basically roll on over to him. Do a
Slitheric.
grapple check.
Slitheric.
He's able to wrap his tail around the Geodude.
I wanted to use his mouth. Fucking
Okay.
launch him like a
He
slingshot.
uses his mouth. I'm Holden. I want you to roll to hit the Raticate. We're gonna go anything above an 8 will hit the Raticate.
18.
Okay, cool. So, he chucks Geodude at him. Smack dab on the Raticate. It's a lot of damage, but it's the first time Raticate's taken damage at all. So he's not dead yet, but a rock to the face is never good. He's a nice solid like half health. Geodude's gonna take a little bit of damage, but not a lot from that because he's a rock and he can take it. All right.
And then
so
I'll also send out Squirtle.
okay, chuck Squirtle out too. We'll chuck him out. He will not get to move this turn.
Yeah,
but
totally
he's
fine.
out there for sure. Cool. So you guys are back on sides again. We're gonna have the Raticate go. Geodude already went. Raticate will go, and then Sandshrew. Raticate is going to try and bite Mankey again. He's still the closest to him. He misses.
So didn't I get to go before?
Oh yeah, sorry.
those
You
guys?
go. You go first. Yep. Sorry. So
Because I'm gonna
Mankey
call
can just-
Mankey back
Yeah.
and swap him for Squirtle or Poliwhirl. Excuse me. I was looking at the Squirtle sprite.
Poliwag gets sent out.
Yep.
Cool. All right. I will let you attack with Poliwag if you.
Poliwag, Mudshot, Geodude.
All right, we got a Mudshot going on. Mudshot will hit the Geodude right in the eyeballs. It also does damage to him, and from getting tossed around and shit, Geodude's looking pretty rough as well. He's barely hanging on there. We'll go to the Raticate. Eradicate will attack the Poliwag. He will miss. And then the Sandshrew is gonna go. Gonna roll to see if he's I'm gonna roll to see if he's still confused. He breaks out of his confusion.
Yeah.
He is going to use he's gonna try Poison Sting again.
Have Onyx take the hit.
You can roll to see if Onyx does. I'm gonna say anything over a 10, he'll be able to shield the other 3. Alright,
Okay.
he's not able to in time. Sandshrew is going to target out of 3, so he's targeting Squirtle with the poison shot. Then we're gonna see if it hits. That does hit Squirtle. And we're gonna roll for what percent chance? 30% chance to poison him. So hold and roll a D100. 1 to 30 is poison. Anything that's not that is
Oh no, that was a D3.
It's fine.
yeah, that's,
So one out of 3 would have been poisoned.
yeah.
Oh,
So not,
yeah.
Kinda. Yeah, 30% chance 369, that's fine. Whatever. He's not poisoned. We'll just say that. Okay. Squirrel does take a little bit of damage from that, but besides that, he is fine. So, at the end of this turn, you hear commotion over by where the rocket grunt and the scientist is. And Misty is with her Staryu, and she yells, "No, don't!" And then you just hear like a beep beep, and then a huge explosion, but not where Misty is. It comes from the level above you guys. And it sounds like a bunch of rocks and all this shit falls. But you guys aren't affected. And everyone kind of falls over to the ground from how big of an explosion it was, like a large earthquake. I don't think Pokemon or anybody's affected by it. You guys were leveled down, so you're fine. But now we're going to go back to the top of the order. And it will be Micah's turn to go.
guys, something's not right here. Bring out everything. Let's finish this.
Fucking gangbang him.
I'll toss everything but Mankey.
I was
He
gonna
was
say my
dead in
Mr.
his
Mime was
balls.
like very dead, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Twister on the Sandshrew.
Okay, Twister on the Sandshrew. That will hit the Sandshrew. That sends him flying to the back of the wall, and Sandshrew will faint.
Nice.
We've got after Micah, the Geodude goes. We'll just say he tries to pound the Poliwag. He misses. After that, it's gonna be Holden and Rob. You're up.
Squirtle, end that Geodude's existence with a water pulse. Onyx, crush that rat.
Both of them are gonna hit with their attacks. The Geodude gets hit by the water gun. He was already kind of beat
Water
up.
pulse.
Or water pulse, yeah.
Water pulse.
He's gonna die anyway. And then Onyx crits the Eradicate. So he's just gonna, like, you know when somebody in a locker room just whips up a towel and just like whips somebody? Gonna do that with his tail. And Eradicate is literally gonna just explode into a pink mist.
Funny thing is they call that rat tail.
Yeah,
There's a
well,
nickname for that.
Eradicate literally explodes into a pink mist. Onyx just gets the perfect whip shot on him. It's just like he explodes, and the other rocket grunts are like, "Ah, shit!" And then they run over to where the other grunt is.
I tell Onyx to restrict their movement.
Okay. Roll for a grapple check on him. Cool. He's
Cool.
able to contain both of the trainers.
And
And-
I'll run over. I'll start running over to where Misty is, and I'll be like, "Do not move, or you
To
will
Mi-
suffer my wrath."
To Misty or the scientists and the other grunt?
Squirtle,
with me. Come on, guys.
Cool. So the battle's over. I will. You guys can keep them out. But we're gonna go back to the dungeon.
Okay.
You guys are able, down here at this point. One of the grunts ran over with him. Misty's with them. These two are restrained by Onyx at this point, and you guys are able to hang out with Misty over here. And you confront the scientist and the grunt. The grunt's snickering, and you can see the scientist kind of like whimpering in the corner. And he's, it looks like he's obviously being forced to do some of this against his will. But the rocket grunt says, "Ha! Now you guys aren't getting out of here. We've accomplished our mission, even if you were able to beat us."
Misty, what happened?
He's like, "I tried to stop them, but I wasn't able to do it in time. That scientist over there blew the entrance to the cave. So now we can't get out. We have to get through Celadon City to get out of here."
I mean, I could try using my Onyx to open up the hole again.
Like, we could try that, but I don't know. It sounded like a lot of explosives. We have to survey the damage and see what was going on. But either way, tell us what you're doing here. She turns over back to the scientist. And she asks, Staryu, restrain this grunt. And she brings him over as he's like snickering and laughing to your Onyx, who is also able to restrain them. And you guys are able to confront the scientist at this point. But it doesn't seem like he's able to really speak up or doing anything. He's kind of like just whimpering over in the corner by this machine that he was next to that has like this screen and this keyboard and all this like code on it.
Hey, you better start talking, or else I'll show you the technique of my clan.
He's like, I didn't want to do this. They're forcing me to do it. They have my wife and kids. Please
Why
just
did you
let
do
me
this?
go. He's like, they're forcing me to do it. I didn't want to be here.
What is it exactly you're doing here?
They have us searching for fossils and this DNA of this lost Pokemon. I don't know why they split us into different groups and each of us is collecting separate data. They won't let us see the big picture together. They're hiding something. I don't know exactly what they're using it for. But
I roll
here,
insight.
yeah. I mean, it looks like he's telling the truth to you guys.
Okay.
He says, "Here, everything I have that they want me to collect is on here," and he hands a disc over to you guys. He's like, kind of outreaches his arm, as he like clicks this thing on the computer. It spits out a disc, and he hands it over to you guys. He's like, "I don't know what they're trying to do with it, but this is the data that they wanted me to gather. So these machines drill into the ground, and we're digging up fossils and DNA. They're searching for a very specific type of Pokemon to collect the DNA of. It's this unknown variant that appeared 10 plus years ago."
The fossil of an unknown appeared 10 plus years ago.
They're having us collect not only fossils of ancient Pokemon, but the DNA of one that is alive today, that used to make its home here.
Where are your wife and kids?
I don't know. I'm from Saffron City, but I'm not sure where exactly they are holding them. They've just forced me to work in this cave over the past month and a half.
Can you show us the way out of here?
Like, the only way I know out is from Pewter City. The other way is through Celadon, but there's so many other grunts out there. I don't know, and they have my like other team members of my scientific group. There's at least 3 or 4 others out there.
Is there any password on this disc?
It's like, I haven't encrypted this one. Listen, I don't want to be here, but one of my group of scientists, he knows the leader of this group. So that's why they chose us. And then they ended up threatening those of us that didn't want to cooperate.
That's kind of screwed up, man.
Like, yeah, it is. So if
Why
you don't
you
mind,
go get to your family?
he's like, I'm not going through the rest of that cave alone. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to sit here until help comes. And he just like plops
Misty,
down by the
I think-
machine.
I think that'd be a mistake. We should have him come along with the other 3 prisoners. We can't trust him here with these controls alone,
Hmm. He's like, what?
even if his story checks out.
She
I
asks him,
agree with Ninja Boy.
it's gonna be a lot to drag all of these guys with us. I say we just
Then we need
tie them up and leave them here.
even better. But we should leave a Pokemon with them in case another wild Pokemon comes along. Apparently because we value their life.
The scientist says, oh, you don't have to worry about that. These machines have scared away all the wild Pokemon. We haven't encountered one in like a month. They stay away from them. Seems to irritate
Okay,
them.
great. Squirtle, use Tackle, knock the scientist out.
Hey,
Squirtle just straight up headbutts this guy, and he goes out cold. Just straight up like. So you've
Onyx,
knocked out the scientist.
tap each of them on the head. Gently. Knock them out.
Okay.
Like whack-a-mole.
Sure. Onyx knocks all of the grunts out, and they collapse into a pile on the ground. And Misty's like, Jesus, that's heavy-handed. I was just saying tie him up, but whatever. So, Misty will take out, so she has, like, rope in her bag and stuff, and she ends up tying up all of the grunts and ties up their hands as well.
Misty, weren't those escape ropes? Why the hell didn't we use them?
She's like, well, we can't use them to escape anymore. So she's like, I say we go up and survey the damage that just happened. Maybe we can get out of here through Celadon City anyway.
All right. If you know the way, I'll follow you.
Like, I do know the path through Mount Moon, but I'm not sure what we're going to encounter, so everybody stay close. And she looks in her bag. She's like, I only have 3 potions left. What do you guys have?
I've got 1 potion and a couple balls, but they said the wild Pokemon are gone, so I don't think we'll be needing those anytime soon.
Yep, she looks at Link. She says, do you have any potions?
Not very many. I think I only have 2 left.
Okay. And she looks at Ninja Boy. Do you have any potions?
I think he
I
just
guess.
went to yell at dogs.
Okay. So she's like, if we can't get out of here, we're just going to have to really work together as we get through Mount Moon here. We don't want anything bad happening to our Pokemon if we can't get back out. So she says, let's go up and assess the damage. Do you guys follow her?
Is
I wanna
up
check
the
out-
way to Cerulean City?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then yeah, I go.
I want to check out what's in that Pokeball.
Okay.
Which Pokeball?
The one up on next to the scientist.
Oh,
None of you
there's
guys
stuff up
did
there.
like a super large perception check to see if there's anything around, but go ahead. Yeah. Rob, if you want to grab up, you notice there's sort of like a chest of items that you have here.
Next to the scientist. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Give me a second. Misty asked how many potions you had.
All of
Holden.
us together?
Yeah, because
Oh,
she's
I
like,
have 2.
okay.
Does she need one? Is she asking for a potion?
No, she had what, 3?
She had 3 left. Micah says he has 2 left.
I'm actually going to give one to Squirtle, by the way. I'm thinking
Okay.
about it.
Xena!
All right. So there is a full restore here for you, Rob.
Oh, nice.
That you were able to take.
I just need stones, baby.
Stones. I need stones.
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 I
All
I gotta
right,
get
Rob-
the ZB to something.
Did the Rockets have any money on them?
No, they did not. They're gang members and they're poor. Okay, so Misty, you guys head up. If you guys travel back here, the entrance here is just filled with rocks and rubble. Like, you guys cannot get back to Pewter City. There were charges set like above the door and around the surrounding area. So the only way out now, it appears, is to go through Mount Moon and get out towards Cerulean City.
Like Misty said.
She's like, just as I thought,
Damn
they
it.
blew the entrance so we couldn't get out and warn the authorities. We're gonna have to take care of this ourselves, and it appears like they're doing something nefarious. If they're pumping my Gyarados full of drugs and experimenting on Pokemon and gathering all this data, it can't be for good use.
You think they were trying to use your Gyarados for mining activities?
It's like, I'm not sure if they were testing a drug out on him, or if they were just experimenting, who knows what.
How
But
did
I know
you
it
even
can't
get
be
your
good.
Gyarados in the first place, Misty?
But like I said, I was playing with him. He was out at the fountain in Pewter City as I was reading a book and having a nice day, and they just walked up on him and injected him with some crazy stuff and then ran off.
Well, glad he's chilled the fuck out.
He's like, all right, well, I'll let you guys take the lead. I know up here, if we go up to the left, we can get through this pretty quickly. I'm not sure what's over to the right here.
Well, guys, what do you think? Should we head out or see if we can find the other scientists?
Well, if they're doing this all over, speed is of the essence. Let's continue north.
Misty says, listen, guys, there's a couple ways we can approach this. The first, we can try and sneak as much as possible, avoid confrontation, just get through Mount Moon, and alert the authorities in Cerulean City once we get there. I have connections once we get out of here. That's the first way to try and do it. The second way is to confront all of them and try to arrest them ourselves, but we're risking the health of our Pokemon if we do that. We have no way to get to a Pokemon Center. We have a limited amount of potions. The third
Misty.
is if we want to try and find all the scientists, it sounds like they're being held against their will. Who knows what they'll do if we're able to get out of here? If someone warns them, like if we're going to be able to capture all of them. So there's kind of three options that we have here to try and get through this cave and stop them. You guys decide which path you want to do.
I don't know, guys. What are you guys feeling?
These aren't real Pokemon trainers. They mean nothing to us. Our
We probably
power
should-
is absolute.
So what you're saying is we should probably report them to the authorities then, rather than trying to take this on ourselves.
Absolutely not. We're wasting time even now discussing this. We should split up and clear these caverns. I've seen your Pokemon. Each of you is an elite trainer. We each have our own badge. Let's show the world why we were put in this position, Rob.
I don't think so. I think we
Oh,
should
you
try and
cut out
sneak
Holden
out of
Music?
here and get to Cerulean City as soon as possible.
Hello?
Hello?
Yep, we can hear you.
Matt, we got you.
Oh, is that me? I can't hear anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
say
hold
so.
on. Something's happening. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What just happened?
What is happening? Hold on. I might have to restart Discord.
Okay.
No worries. I'm gonna pee really quick.
Oh man, that's me. Hold on.
Can you hear us now?
For some reason I can't hear anybody. Do not know why.
Still not? No?
Yeah, hold on. I have to reset something. Give me a second. That's so weird.
But I don't trust the combination.
Oh.
I am
Hello?
a slave to all of the shit that Matt wants to play.
Is that a better? Hello? Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Hey, there you go.
What are you a slave to, Micah?
Nothing.
I heard some disgruntled
I'm not disgruntled. I appreciate the birthday gift that you sent me for yourself.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's really for you.
Sent you?
I got him a 2 terabyte hard drive disk for his birthday, so he could finally play all the games with me. That's why Micah's saying it's for himself.
Mikey was good with his 500 gigs.
He was hurting
See,
our
500
group as a
Thanksgiving.
whole.
Yeah. 500 is a little tough, but
Yeah, unfortunately.
You now have 2 terabytes. You're fine. Okay,
I got 2.5
Sorry.
terabytes.
my thing cut out. We're gonna go over this again. Misty said you kind of have a couple options here. What would you guys like?
Holden was
do.
trying to get us all to split up and go our separate ways to find all the enemies. And I said that we needed to sneak. I don't know if you heard any of that.
Split up.
Yeah, I think it'd be best if we stuck together and just reported this to the authorities. Let them handle it. I don't want to get into any more unsanctioned battles.
You don't care.
Don't get me
about
wrong. I
all
will
the Pokemon?
mess these kids up, but I want to get to the next city and train my Pokemon and heal them.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's go tell the authorities, see if we can't round some people up and come back and deal with this. Fully healed, fully leveled.
All the while,
I'm not even sure we
all
should
the
tell the
Pokemon-
authorities in the city. I'm not sure we can trust anyone there. We need to get there, train our Pokemon, and heal up. And
You think
then
they might be
deal
in
with
on
us.
this?
It's totally possible. You can't rule that out.
Oh, good point.
How else would they be able to operate down here for so long without being discovered?
all the while,
the scientists
while
did say
this-
it was months.
all the while, this organization is blowing up the mountain, destroying Pokemon habitat. You all comfortable with that? When we have the power right now to put a stop to it,
We don't know the scope or the scale of what's down here.
and they don't know we're here.
Yeah,
Good
so
element
let's
of
sneak
surprise.
out of here and sneak back in when we're stronger. Or at least fully healed.
What is the strength? What does strength matter if we not wielded to protect the innocent?
I don't know about you, man, but I kind of like what Link's putting down. He's got some good points. Can't trust nobody, but want to get a little bit. Let's come back and show some force. Maybe we'll catch a new Pokemon on the way.
Maybe.
Then I'll see you when you
With unsupervised, Misty.
You see, I immediately start grabbing dirt from the cave floor and start just mushing it all over my face and my hair.
That's so funny. He obviously has like a
It's camouflaging.
yeah, dude. He's going full Rambo on these guys. So yeah, yep. He's pulling a Schwarzenegger right now, just getting ripped. Okay. I mean, Misty's sitting there, kind of thinking about it. She's like, "Listen, I think it's definitely the easiest way is to try and sneak out of here and alert the authorities, but we're giving them a chance to get away if we do that. Although we're in a predicament because our Pokemon we only have so many potions with us. So I'm gonna leave the decision up to you. See how you want to care for your Pokemon, and I'll go with whatever you three decide."
I've already cast my vote. I think
Me
we should
too.
sneak out of here and train and heal our Pokemon.
I'm with you. I kind of need my Mankey for these fights, and he's hanging on by a thread. I have 1 potion to my name. I could heal up Mankey.
Misty,
Here.
could I buy the potions off of you before you leave?
One's gonna try and solo this bitch. I mean, Rob has
Alright.
1 super potion. Link has 3 regular ones. Misty has 3 regular ones.
I look at Holden's character and I go,
For me,
dude,
what is it?
I'm gonna go get some more potions. Here's that super potion you lent me earlier. I commend you.
I'll see you when you get back.
Is there any way for us to like do a perception check or figure out how big the dungeon is before we leave? Because if it's not very big, we can stay with reasonably. But if it's huge, then I feel like we're getting ourselves into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, like how many more encounters are there, Matt? Can we do like a
roll
perception for that?
perception.
Okay.
All of us. Yeah.
Okay.
Where's my mouse? There it is.
First of all, there's a definitive path out. If you sneak,
Right.
you can maybe get by with only
Okay.
doing like 1 more encounter.
Holden got an 18.
Okay, so if you guys choose the sneak route, there'll be 1 more encounter that you guys go through, that you guys will have to deal with. If you want to try and find every scientist, he said there's 4 others, that were being forced to do this.
But that
so
doesn't mean that's just 4 scientists. There could be hordes of grunts all over the place.
Yep, definitely. You just saw 3 with 1 right there, so
Yeah.
you know the minimum will probably be 2 to 3 per scientist that you're gonna have to get through to fight.
Yep.
You're not sure how long it takes or what route you go through. I will say, you guys do remember the 1 grunt you saw at the beginning that ran off. So they are alerted to your presence in general. If you guys go through this and you don't do anything, by the time you come back, there is not a guaranteed chance that they'll all still be here.
Mm.
But it's okay.
So-
It's not designed to be like there's not a right or a wrong thing. It's just an option for you guys. If you want
quest.
to do one or the other. I have things if you decide to do something. You know, there's stuff to explore in here if you want to do that, or you guys could just beeline it the fuck out. I understand because of your Pokemon taking damage and stuff, so the choice is yours.
But you said there's a chance that everything's the same when we come back if we just like go and train and come back.
I said
Mhm.
there's a chance that no one's here when you come back because they've been alerted
Oh,
to your
no one.
presence. Yeah, there's a chance that they will have time to
Flee.
flee.
Man,
At least
I
take with
just
them
don't
what
know if
they
we have
need.
enough potions because my Mr. Mime's almost dead. I have 3 potions, which essentially is at 2.
You'd probably have to burn 2 of them to get mine back to full health.
Oh, really? Oh, Jesus Christ. My vote is still to play this one safe. But Holden's ready to fucking rampage, so.
Yeah,
I
if
won't
you
try
guys
to
fight
use words.
everything, you may lose a Pokemon or two. I don't think you'll wipe, but you're gonna get beat up.
I think we will certainly.
It depends on how you approach everything too. You guys can try and sneak and get drops on people without even battling. It's up to you on how you want to approach it. Don't think in terms of like walking up to be like challenge me. Like use your brains and try and finesse this shit. You guys can try and do that too. I'm not saying it'll always go well. There's RNG to it, but you guys decide how you want to do it.
I start grabbing mud, smearing it on my face.
It's time.
I tossed the super potion back to you, Rob.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to the team.
It's like tighten the belts on your like Poke belt and your backpacks. You like tighten up your straps. You like
I wiggle my whale lord.
You both look over at Link and just stare
Link.
at him.
If Misty's ready to use Gyarados, we might be able to do this.
Let's stealth this bitch, buddy. Let's catch everybody by surprise.
I was gonna say, if we're withholding, you know he's gonna start shit whether we want him to or not. So let's just start going.
All right. Well, from here out, Missy nods and she says, "I could definitely lend you my help. I will try as much as possible." She gives each of you, Link, you have 3 already, so she gives Rob and Holden a potion each. She leaves one for herself. And she basically like gives you a nod and she's like, "Lead the way. Let's see what we can find out and uncover what they're doing here."
Let's fucking do this. Rob, can I give you $600 for that Stealth Rock TM you had?
I have
I have a
stealth
plan.
rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
I
the
do have
thing you
stealth rock. Yeah. Dude, you owe me nothing. You gave me the super potion. Here you go. Here's stealth rock, buddy.
Thank
Give me
you,
back
brother.
later.
I will. I will make you whole.
If you find any stones, let me know. I'm looking for a lightning, a water, or a fire stone.
They're yours. Thank you.
Awesome.
And I slam Rock Tomb and Stealth Rock into Onyx.
Okay. So what's his full move set now?
Rock Throw, Smackdown, Stealth Rock, and Rock Tomb.
Cool. Make sure you got that all
I do.
labeled out.
Oh my god, Onyx is just gonna roll.
He gonna try. All right. So you guys are you're up. You're here. What direction would you guys like to go in?
We're gonna creep.
We're stealthing, right? And I think we should
Yeah.
probably go north. Or do we want to check out south first?
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you.
Misty said she didn't know what's down here.
Yeah,
She
she
said
only
the
knows like
exit's
the
up top.
route out specifically. She only knows how to get from here to Celadon. She doesn't know any of the pockets or any extra caves or anything like that. So he's gonna say, I'm gonna follow you guys. If you ever want to know the way to get out, just let me know. I'll tell you what direction that's in. But if you want to try and find the scientists, like, lead the way. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys in active stealth. I'm going to give you guys all a base stealth roll. If you want to be even stealthier than what that is, you're going to have to roll for it. In case you want to try and do something like sneak directly up on somebody or get the drop or do like a surprise attack on somebody. And I will unveil the map as you guys go through. There's a limited kind of cone of vision that you have as you travel throughout this. So you guys can tell me how far you want to go up, and I'm going to assume you're slowly, stealthily sneaking through, and you'll normally be able to at least see them before they see you and decide what you want to do as you progress through the Mount Moon.
Okay.
All right. So what direction would you guys like to go in?
Misty, which way did you
Head
say
south.
again was out?
Like, if we go north of here, That's gonna take us on the direction out of Mount Moon.
Is it like right there, or how far if we go that direction till we find the
No,
exit?
we basically travel up to the left, and then we're going to have to go down to the second level before we can get out of this cave.
Should we check that the path out is clear first, guys?
I think we should clear as we go. Let's check out south first, and then we'll make our way north.
All right.
What do you think, Link? You're muted, by the way.
We'll just say Link nods in agreement.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go south.
So you guys, you start going south, and as you go south, you see some another drill generator, and you guys have turned off, like, there's no light sources. It's just the four of you slowly crouching, hugging the wall as you come down here. And then you basically come up upon, you see a grunt or two and some more of these generators down here. What would you guys like to do? They're just hanging out. They're like fucking like they have like headlamps and shit, and they're like reading through stuff. Like they're bored out of their fucking minds. Although, actually, let me do this. These guys wouldn't be. Wait, hold on, I do need to roll. Okay, sorry. These guys are actually alert because the rock tunnel was blown up right next to them, and they know that that means like somebody.
Fail safe.
Yeah, they're like something's gone wrong to like keep somebody in here. So these guys are actually alert and aware, but they don't see you yet. But you know they're like looking around.
I think we should sneak up and take the one off out first on the right. Gang up on him.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We could also try making
behind the wall.
We could also make a trap with Misty.
Like a trap, you say?
What are you thinking?
We can go over to the right so that the light that the is generating from the thing will blind them from being able to see the three of us. Misty will go back 10 feet, and I'll have Onyx cast Stealth Rock in front of her. The rocket grunts will attempt to approach her, encounter the Stealth Rock, be cut up, and then we can hit them from the side. All at once.
I like the way you're strategizing.
He's like, yeah, my Pokemon aren't the stealthiest ones, but I know like your Onyx can kind of blend into the scenery around here. I'm sure it'll have advantage for any sort of stealth activities. You know, she's basically like, no one else is, you know, made of rock, so I don't think any other Pokemon get a stealth advantage. Beedrill may be able to, like, I'll give it a chance to, like, run up on one of them and just, like, incapacitate them if Michael wants to try that out. But, besides Onyx and Beedrill, I don't think there's any other Pokemon in the party suited for that.
Pidgey.
Yeah.
So, before we get started, I should put a potion on Mr. Mime.
Okay.
Before we
you can
actually
do that.
engage anyone.
Alright, you want to potion Mr. Mime up?
Yeah, because I don't want to use up actions to do it, so I want to do it now before we get into shit.
Good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to delete one of your potions, and Mr. Mime will be back at full health. You guys are at that level right now where that's
nice.
okay.
Okay.
So I
Sweet.
got rid of one of yours.
Perfect.
Let's see. Squirtle has a little bit of damage to it. Onyx is fine. Mankey's pretty fucked up.
I potioned the Squirtle. Do you remember that?
Oh, so should I?
I should be at 2 because Misty gave me one.
Yes. Okay.
Right, he had 2 before. And
Um,
I look at my balls, and I look over at Link. Link, that's a good call, man. Mankey, I'm gonna hit you too.
Cool. You only need to use a normal potion on him.
Yeah.
You also do have the full restore that I gave you, Rob. So that's
Nice.
there. For any
Thank you.
ailment, and then Holden has a antidote tech still.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, it's up to you on how you want to try and attack them. Attack these guys.
I'd say that you have Mr. Mime out for his long-range attacks along the side.
Pardon me.
Onyx will drop down behind them to cut off their escape once they're inside of the stealth rock field. And Rob, use whatever else that you have that has long-range attacks.
All right, let's do this.
Sounds good.
Misty
My
nods.
Pidgey's got gust.
So Holden,
Or I
you're
could
gonna
bite.
place the stealth rock. I'm gonna say, let's do this. I'll just do this here. The stealth rock. You want the area here or
Yeah.
somewhere else? Okay.
Yeah,
It
like
is-
right there to the side, and then Misty will be back like
Here?
10 feet.
Cool. All right. And did you say you wanted? Where do you want Onyx to hide?
I'll just have Onyx maybe up against the wall, look like a rock structure. Like
Okay.
after he lays his stealth rock.
Let's all hide behind Onyx.
So where?
I mean,
where
I was
is he?
actually thinking about that.
He's hanging out here.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's right
Okay, like against
Have
the wall,
Onyx curl around us.
blindly. Yeah, Onyx could technically like hide all four of you if you want him to like wrap around you and pretend to be like rocks.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Rob, that's
Yeah.
great. That's a great suggestion. Let's just do that.
Yeah,
Cool.
get us close enough so I can try and incapacitate one of these trainers with my Beedrill.
All right.
Awesome.
Using Misty as bait.
Yeah, and Misty will still be bait.
All right. So you guys basically want Misty to yell out to this guy and tell him to come over here.
No,
Is that
Misty's
it?
gonna act like she's in pain, like she like twisted her ankle, and she should like
Okay.
just act like she's in pain. Yeah, like she can't move.
So Misty,
Putting on his hero guy.
Misty puts on her best acting face, falls to the ground and goes ah, and lets out a yell. One rocket grunt hears it and the other one doesn't for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what he rolled. So we'll have this one run up. Not supposed to see that guy. We'll have this one run up. And then he gets caught in the stealth rock as he runs up, and he basically cuts his feet up, falls, and let me
Oh
see.
no, that's not good. Oh, he might be dead.
Not dead, but he does straight up just get impaled a couple times, like in his chest and his arm, and he's all bloodied up, and he starts yelling. When that yelling occurs, this rocket grunt decides to move up to see what the commotion was about.
And I send my Beedrill out to go incapacitate the other one as he's moving up.
All right, I would like you to roll. Anything higher than a 15 will be an immediate incapacitation to him.
Oh, I don't have it copied.
Oh, 15.
Oh,
So
Nice.
Beedrill like just comes out and just zaps the fuck out of this guy real quick and stings him right in the neck, and he's just like, and then he falls over to the ground. You guys basically like 1-2 combo this. Onyx then uncoils and lets you guys kind of jump out. So Beedrill's able to just be like
Wombo combo.
zap, zap. So this guy's out on the ground.
We'll have
this-
Onyx create a bridge with his body over the stealth rock, and I'll walk across to the guy who's impaled on the rocks. How many more are you on this level?
he's so sad. He's like, oh, there's 3 other groups of us. Ah, God. Do you have a potion? He's fucking
Misty,
hurt.
shouldn't we put him out of his misery?
Like, we can't kill people. And you see his eyes get real wide. Like, the rocket grunt's eyes get, like, super wide. When you hear Misty say, you can't just kill people.
I throw out Mankey and I say, you know what to do. Finish him.
Mankey walks up and just curb stomps his head into the ground. Like,
No remorse.
American History X style. He places his mouth on like a boulder, like on the ground, just stomps on him. And Misty is like mortified. Yes, that's exactly. So this guy's dead. You guys have murdered 2 people now. Okay.
Not you guys. I didn't do it. Okay, not you guys. This one
Guilt
was
by
Rob. The other
association.
ones were
You're just
Hogan.
watching this happen.
How am I supposed to stop them? Misty's watching them. She's guilty by association.
She doesn't want. If you want the inside of her mind, she does not want to piss you guys off because she's wondering if maybe she'll get
Afraid
killed.
for her life.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, it's like the fucking Always Sunny skit where like you get the girls out on the boat.
Yeah, she's like, I am stuck with them
the
until I'm out of
insinuation.
this cave. Is her mentality right now. Okay, so you deal with both of these grunts. This one's turning purple from Beedrill's sting. This one's dead. There's the whirs of the machines, and you hear some scuffling down in this right corner here.
I searched the 2 grunts for any useful items.
I mean,
They might have a potion.
yeah, I'll
Hey,
roll.
Link. Is that a potion or an EpiPen in that guy's your Beedrill Stung's pocket?
One of them has a Pokeball, not filled
Oh.
with anything.
I will take it.
The other one doesn't have anything.
Okay, I take the Pokeball. I go to 7.
Squirtle, destroy that tumbler thing with a water gun.
Okay, you're destroying this equipment.
Yeah, and then Onyx and I will move down south along that left passage.
All right,
Guys, follow me.
you short circuit it as it gets like all kinds of wet. As you do, I guess. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it short circuits out. It's not meant to get like wet like that. Even though it like has like a drill that's like getting lubricated and stuff, the machine itself is it's all fucked up. So you guys head down here.
Left side.
Left side, okay.
Stealthily.
As you go to the left side, ignore this guy here. It's supposed to be this other guy. You guys just see a bunch of rocks and stuff, some water leaking out of the side of this thing on this side. I will let you peek down this way a little bit. You notice another machine. It appears like someone's over here as well. But you can't quite make them out yet.
All right, guys, let's rush them together. Is everyone ready?
Could we stealth again and set up another trap?
I mean, I think they already know we're here. Totally up to you, though. What would you suggest?
I say we rinse and repeat and see if we can't keep progressing in a similar fashion rather than going hog wild.
All right, Misty, you're up.
Up for what? What do you want me to do again?
Where's the stealth rock
Scream.
gonna land?
So you guys are gonna do the same
I-
thing, stealth rock and everything?
Yeah, I think we should just try to get him around the edge. I kind of want to save the stealth rock.
Okay. She comes around the edge, and you notice a scientist like hiding behind one of the machines. As you come over
never mind.
here.
It's not a rocket. We just charge in.
So all of you charge in, and the scientist's like, "Don't hurt
Get
me,
away from that computer!"
please." He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Don't hurt me." He's like, kind of like puts his hands up.
Did we get the name of the other scientist?
Nope.
Oops.
Hmm.
I dart back to. Oh, he's knocked out.
Yeah, he's knocked out. He's cold.
Squirtled his face.
What's your name, dude?
Like, my name's Dirk.
Are you one of the scientists here?
He's like, "Well, yeah, obviously." And he like kind of like puts his glasses up. He's like, "I've been forced against my will to come here and do research for this criminal gang.
What is this gang?
He's like, you haven't heard of Team Rocket?
Team Rocket. What a dumb name.
He's like, they're like only the most famous gang in Kanto.
You seem a little too excited to work for them, buddy.
Like, listen, I am a brilliant mind, and they are using me against my will, but that doesn't mean I'm stupid. Everyone's heard of Team Rocket. 10 years ago, they almost took over the whole region, but now they're back, and it seems like they're up to something else.
What is it that they had you doing here?
Well, I mean, their leader's obviously smart, because he split up our scientific team, but our team specializes in research on ancient Pokemon and their DNA and gene sequencing. So they basically have us gathering DNA evidence and fossils all around this area. It looks like they're trying to use it for some sort of scientific experiment that they have going on.
Okay. What have you found so far?
He's like, well, I've found DNA traces of the ancient psychic Pokemon.
Which one? Ancient psychic.
He's like, well, it has a few names, but Mew and Mewtwo were the most famous ones that appeared 10 years ago when a couple of kids came around and started messing with Team Rocket last time. Yeah, basically, that's what he looks like. So they're trying to have us find ancient traces of their DNA so they can incorporate it into their special project. I just have my samples here. And he walks over to the computer and starts typing on it.
Don't touch that.
Oh, he's like, you want my information or not?
I'll go over and look over his shoulder and then gesture him to go to the computer.
He's like, you're too stupid to even know what I'm doing on here anyway. And he walks over and starts typing. And after like a minute or so, he presses a key and a disc spits out. And he grabs it and he hands it over to you. He's like, all my research that I have on it is here.
Okay, thank you. And Squirtle, destroy the machines.
He goes, wait, no. But it's too late.
Poliwag,
And Squirtle
help
just,
out.
You guys just fuck up these machines. God damn it. Okay, you just hear him go, no! And these machines basically explode and short circuit as they water gun the shit out of them. Like, you guys are idiots. Why did you do that?
Because we've seen what these machines can do. And then I'll be like, guys, I think we should take the scientist and the other two Rocket members and put them down the hole, and we can cover the hole with a boulder from Onyx. How do you like my plan?
And she's like, that's not a bad idea, but I don't know about trapping somebody down in a cave. He's like, wait. You're just gonna leave me in a hole?
We'll come back for you after we've secured the mountain.
Your buddy's down there anyway. He needs somebody to look after him. He might be mildly concussed.
What? Well, okay. Well, it's good that I studied human anatomy. I do have some medical training. I can see if I can help him out.
Good,
That's
because the Team Rocket that got stung by the bee drill was starting to look a little funny, too. He might need some help as well.
He's like, good. I never liked these guys anyway. They were assholes. But still, you guys shouldn't have destroyed the machines. They basically have this failsafe that transmits data when they're destroyed. So that data disk that I just gave you, well, Team Rocket has that info now too.
How would it transmit if we short-circuited it? What failsafe could possibly work like that?
They have
I'm just
backup
dumbfounded.
transmitters. The other machines in
For
here, they receive the
for
data.
instant data transmission?
They're constantly transmitting data back and forth. But when you destroy one, it makes sure to do a backup copy.
Okay, great.
we take him down to the other machine, and I instruct him to send just a bunch of false data from the other machine to the Team Rocket servers. Just a bunch of false shit. Like, so much data, and he's just gonna do that while we're cleaning the rest of them.
Okay.
Let's skew their data.
Tell me
Yeah.
Tell me exactly what you're doing and in what order you're doing it as you do this.
I would suggest, guys, we should take the scientists down there and do that plan. What do you think, Link? You've been very quiet.
I'm just a little bit kind of. I'm a little shocked right now, honestly. There's kind of been a lot of death. Even in Hyrule, we don't do this much murder.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been trying to kill anyone either. But that was a pretty sick punch. It's not like these guys don't deserve it, though, right?
The scientist is like, oh, they definitely deserve it. They mutilate Pokemon. They've had them kill other people before. They've gotten a lot more violent over the past 10 years.
I look at Misty. Does she react to that information at all?
Yeah, she's like, well, I'm glad we're trying to stop them now. But still, that doesn't mean it's okay for us to do that. We can't
I was just putting him out of his
murderers. Like, they have to face the judicial system.
He wasn't gonna live by the time we got him out of here. You know this.
So what you're saying is we should value their lives more than the lives of our Pokemon. You would have traded your Gyarados for that Rocket Grunt, given the chance. Correct, Misty? That's what you're saying?
He's like, no, but you don't have to kill the guy. You can incapacitate them without murdering them. Pokemon are just so much stronger than humans. If they're used on humans,
Is that
who
why we
knows?
throw away Pokemon lives so willy-nilly and not honor them? Like we do these sick humans, Misty?
It's like, listen, you're asking moral questions that the Poke philosophers have been asking ever since the war. That's not my place. I just know what I need to do.
You're right, you're just a leader inside the community. A gym badge holder, a member of the government. It's beyond your scope, right, Misty?
Like, basically, yeah.
All right, we're getting off track here. Let's go send this fake data to like Team Rocket.
Link, did you like the fake ID data ID? We don't have to do that. That's just the last thing I thought of.
I like it. We can just tell him to do that while we clear the place out, though.
The
Okay.
only thing with this scientist is we don't know if we should be
If he-
trusting him.
Yeah.
For all we know, he is the leader of this Team Rocket gang.
Yeah, totally fine. So when we find the next scientist, we ask him questions that would either confirm or, would let us
Sure.
know if he's being truthful or not.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good to me. And I mean, once we put them down there, unless we destroy that machine, we won't be able to stop them from doing anything anyway.
Right.
Correct. Yeah. So we'll know if he's actually sending stuff, and if we find out that he was lying to us, then we can come down and punish him. So.
Just
Punish
punish him. I know, that's so funny.
So ominous.
So yeah, we'll put him down here, give him those instructions. I'll use Onyx to put a boulder on top of the ladder so that they can't get out.
Okay. So, he goes down there, and you tell him specifically to what do you tell him specifically? Send false data?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
saying, hey, you're an incredibly smart scientist. What would you suggest that you could do from that terminal that would fuck up their data the most?
He's like, well, I have no allegiance to Team Rocket, obviously, but I guess I could try and create a false trail or make sure that the others haven't been alerted to your presence. Once you destroyed my machine, they would have gotten alerts on theirs. But I can try and stop that for you guys if you want.
That's great. Could you also send maybe like an error, like the machine just went down for some sort of like redundant system, and not that it was destroyed?
Like, I can see what I can do, but listen, you're trapping me down in a hole, and I don't even know how long you're gonna keep me down here. So what's in it for me to do this for you?
It's for your own safety, and I will also owe you a favor, assuming that you can accomplish your deal.
What is a kid gonna give me as a favor?
Your life.
His eyes kind of grow wide, and he's like, "All right, roll a perception. Roll a intimidation now instead of persuasion. You could have tried to persuade him to help you, but now you're gonna intimidate him.
Does my onyx just covered in blood?
Okay. I will give you an advantage on intimidation as you pull Onyx out.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay. That's
So
fine.
he sits there and he goes, "Okay," and he
Yeah,
saunters
that's fine.
over to the thing and starts typing on it, and he's like kind of
Alright.
checking back, looking at you. As you guys go back up the ladder, and you put a boulder over this hole, so you can't get into it unless you have a very strong Pokemon. Which
Yeah.
I shouldn't let you do that unless he has strength, but I don't care.
Right,
Whatever,
yeah.
fuck it.
I mean, I have a move called
can we just
Rock
pick
Tomb.
up?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
So-
true.
I'll
But
let you
can
do
we
your
just
thing.
like pick up the ladder, like pull the ladder out of the hole?
That'd
I'll let
also
you
be
cover it
funny.
with a boulder. Whatever.
Okay.
All right, which way do you guys want to go next?
Well, looks like we've reached the bottom here. Link, any suggestions?
Well, it looks like we can go up north a little bit.
There's also left. When we initially came in, there was that large expanse.
That is true.
I would hate
Do
for
we-
someone to come up behind us. Maybe we should clear left first.
We can clear wherever we want. If we're facing one direction and someone comes from the other, they're going to be behind us.
We can always. I can always walk backwards.
Get those quad muscles going.
Yeah. I'll just tread tail first, friends. Just keep me from walking into any rocks.
Oops.
I need to think. So, Link, take over. Guide us.
Let's go up. Let's go up north.
Right or left path?
Right. I thought we
We just
came from the left.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so you guys, as you come up,
That was just a loop.
you just see it, but as you come up on this side and you're sneaking around, you guys start to make out another machine and some people, looks like.
Oh shit! I think we should go the other way first.
Yeah, let's follow what Ninja said and just
Let's go all the way back down and then around
explore.
to go to the
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
So we know
Come
what's
over
over there
here.
now. Yeah.
You pass this machine, so you guys come up over here. Well, I guess as you sneak through, you do see that there is a grunt standing post right here, and you kind of hear some chatter as you come across the thing.
How
Chirping
about
back
the three
and
of us
forth.
hide behind that corner, Misty? Head back about 20 feet and do your yell.
Okay.
Yeah, that should lure him.
And I'll stealth
We'll
rock.
be behind him.
Yeah, I'll stealth rock between Misty and the corner.
So you're hiding Onyx and everyone back in here.
Yeah.
And you're gonna use your stealth rock in this area.
Yeah, that's perfect, Matt.
Cool. So she goes, help! And this guy peeks around the corner, but he does not come running. He's just like, what the fuck is going on here?
I'm still waiting.
She's like, Missy goes, I'm gonna roll a persuasion for her real quick.
Okay.
She succeeds. She goes, I twisted my ankle and there was some guy over there chasing me. I need help. Somebody help me. And he starts running over. I'll see how much damage she takes from these stealth rocks. He goes and cuts his foot on the rock and instantly goes down as well. He's not gonna die from it, but it does kind of fuck him up a little. He gets it's like when you run into a pack of marbles, except they're all just sharp rocks. It gets like all cut up on, so he's all jacked
Oh,
up.
he walked over Legos.
Dude, worse. But yeah, he's like, oh god, what the fuck? What's this doing here?
Link, Link, can you knock him out with your Beedrill?
You could probably just have Onyx bonk him on the head at this point.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll Onyx reach his tail over and
He's
bump him in the
down.
head.
Yeah, you knock him out. And he's knocked out cold. Macy's like, damn, I
We
feel
should
bad for these
probably
suckers.
wrap his foot, guys. Misty, do you have any just gauze?
He's like, I'm a gym trainer, not a medic.
Didn't know if you knew a Nurse Joy. Jeez, give me a second. I rummage around and you see me wiggling underneath my Whalard costume. All of a sudden, I come out with my Speedo. Don't look under the fish.
Like
And
a
I wrap his
lifeguard.
foot.
You have first aid, a first aid kit. All right,
Yep.
I'll let you wrap it, and it stops the bleeding.
Can I take a quick peek around the corner to see what else is there?
Yeah. I don't see anything here. You did kind of see some feet. You did know he was kind of chirping at somebody.
I'll turn back around and head over back where Onyx is. Misty, yell a little louder.
She comes over here and she yells, but nobody comes running.
Well, how many sets of feet did you see, man?
I just saw one.
We
It might be Beedrill chime.
sent beat around the corner.
You're sending B-drill around the corner? Is what you said?
Well,
It's up to
we
Link.
can't.
Yeah, it's up to Link if he wants to.
We need to get a little closer.
Oh, whoops.
All right.
Get a little bit
Oh.
closer.
I'm trying to think. Do I have anything that would be?
You guys,
I tell Pidgey to hop up there and see what's up.
okay. You're able to see just this super nerdy guy like digging in the rocks in this
Oh,
corner
okay.
here.
That's why I didn't send my bee to go sting anyone.
Good job, Micah.
Whoa.
Okay, well,
I remind, hey, we should cross-examine this guy and make sure that that one dude's not fucking us over down there, right?
Yeah, we need to check and see if Dirk is the real deal.
Hey, you! Hands up!
Oh, you like this guy doesn't quite look like a scientist, just like a nerdy dude, and he's just digging in this corner with like this trowel and stuff. And he's
Okay.
just like he puts his hands up, he's just covered head to toe in dirt. He's just like seems like really shaken up
Who are you?
by the confrontation. He's like, "Well, I'm just an archaeologist. I was digging. What? Why? Who are you guys?"
Rob, you got it.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about that, buddy. What's an archaeologist doing down here? Have you been helping Team Rocket out?
Like, well, of course, they're the ones that hired me to dig here. They're searching for specific items.
Okay. So,
Were you sent
what's
by
Dirk's,
them too?
What's Dirk's story? Yeah, sure. But what's Dirk's story? We just ran into him. He seemed a little off.
Dirk? Who's that?
You haven't met Dirk.
Insight.
You?
Oh, fuck.
Okay. He's like, I don't know who you're talking about. I was just hired to search for certain items for Team Rocket. They paid me a lot of money.
What items they got you searching for?
Like, are you not with Team Rocket?
They just don't have us searching. They have us working on the science project.
Oh, you're with the scientists. Well, I don't know. This isn't really the scientist domain. This is my corner. They told me to start digging in this direction after, we identified some key items to search for. I don't know why you're over here.
Because I had to see if you found anything new.
Like, well, of course I found stuff. I'm one of the best archaeologists in the land.
Awesome. Let me see.
I'm not showing you anything. And he starts getting, like, real defensive. And he backs up a little bit.
I mean, why don't you show me your discoveries? I thought archaeologists like to claim everything. I can be a witness for you.
He's like,
Witness me!
he kind of like bends down and picks up this bag he has on the ground and like clutches it to his chest. And he goes, I'm not supposed to share any of my discoveries except with the boss.
So he can take all the credit for the findings? Don't you want your name attached to these?
Like, the boss is the one that hired me. I really don't care what these are. He's just the one that told me to find them.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Listen, man, can we stop messing around here? I don't know why we're going ring around the rosy. Dirk told us to come over here. Dirk's the boss, right? Told us to come over here and get the items from you so that he could move on with his research.
Who the heck is Dirk? If he's one of the scientists, I don't know any of those guys. They're employed separately from me.
how about you just hand us the bag, bud? So we can continue on with our research.
Roll an intimidation, Rob.
Yep.
And right when he's saying that, I'll have Onyx come around the corner and like backlight him with its giant ring.
So he starts noticing like the blood on your hands from patching up the grunt, and Onyx comes around the corner and he just goes, listen, man, I'm not looking for any trouble. And he throws you the bag that he was holding. He's like, they told me to alert somebody if there was someone here, but I'm not gonna do that. Just let me get out of here and leave me alone, please. I'm not looking for any trouble.
Yeah, we'll definitely let you out of here once we have everything rounded up. Put your hands
Yeah.
behind your back and back yourself up towards us. Slowly.
Yeah, because you need to go with the others. We're keeping y'all in a safe quarantine space. So come with me.
Listen, there was a
I think
device
we
in
need
my
to knock
bag
this guy out.
to alert the others. I threw it with my bag. I'm not gonna alert them anymore. Okay, I was
We need to
about
knock
to,
this
but
guy out.
I don't
Onyx
want any
smacks
trouble.
him in the head.
Okay, just you just knock him
Not
out
on
straight
me.
up. Misty just face palms and is like, "Oh my god!"
Look, we incapacitated him, Misty. I don't know why you're upset. He is clearly has an allegiance to Team Rocket and would go off and tell them immediately as soon as he could.
He would
Like-
just get on one of those terminals and send a message home.
She's like, "You're not wrong, but Jesus. All right, well, throw him in the hole with everyone else and continue on."
Okay.
I love this.
So I'll let you guys throw him in the hole with the other guys.
I'm
We tie
rummaging
him up,
through the
though.
bag.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Rob, as you go through the bag, one thing that you find is he had 2 moonstones in there
Oh.
for you guys.
Fuck, why are we not Gen 2?
I mean, you never know.
I could, yeah. Could try it. I'm like,
and he has an
I s-
item finder as well.
ooh,
Oh, fuck.
ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
yay.
Jesus, that's fucking huge.
Huge.
Oh, that's really cool. You actually have the cutout for it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I got the cutout for everything, dogs.
That's awesome.
I mean,
Awesome.
there's a better. Hold on. This is probably a better item finder look. This one
I-
really fucked up one.
Yeah.
Or something like this. I don't know. He has some equipment that it looks like helps him find items through. Like, that's how he's digging for the rocks and using it and shit. So,
This
But,
thing looks interesting. I flip it over and look at the front and the back.
old school item finder looking shit.
The first one was the real
Yeah,
old school item
it was
finder.
literally
That's
the
like
dowsing
original.
rods. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Generation 1 dowsing machine type.
Does he have like a bunch of them in his inventory? Like all 3 of those?
We'll just say he uses these in conjunction with each other to search.
Oh,
for shit.
okay.
Yeah.
So like one searches and relays back to the tablet. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For sure. Okay. So you guys find the item finder and 2 moonstones that he had in his bag. Jeez, these are so much more high res than these other ones.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. And you are able to trap him down in the hole. Y'all do your thing. Now what would you like to do?
Is it nighttime? Like outside? Do we know?
It's later in the day. It's probably around night. Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay.
Hasn't been in here for a hot minute.
I look at my Eevee as soon as I see one of the stones. I look at my Eevee ball, and I just chuck my Eevee. And I'm like, and I like hold the stone up to it. Like, does this work?
Okay. Evie just kind of stares at you. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, so we're not bringing any Gen 2s in.
Not
Well, guess
yet.
not. So I shoved the stones back in, and all right, which direction?
North, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
we got to go up.
Even in the other generations, Eevee doesn't evolve through Moonstone.
Movie.
It's Friendship,
Yeah.
Leaf, Ice Stone,
Oh, that's right.
and then there's for the fairy one, I fucking forget what it is. It's some stupid ass
something in.
shit. He has to like learn a
Isn't
fairy
it
move.
friendship in daytime? Oh, is
He has
it?
to like learn a fairy move and then friendship or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I never cared about the fairy one. But,
Sylveon?
Yeah, Espeon is friendship daytime. Umbreon is friendship nighttime.
Yeah.
How fucked up with Umbreon is you only get it like you just beat your Pokemon.
What?
Yeah, what?
That'd be really fucked up.
Oh, because it's dark.
It's just dark. You have to like
Yeah.
non
You have
friendship.
to abuse everything but
Abusive
Eevee.
friendship. So funny. Okay. Where are you guys going at this point?
We're going north.
Do you
We're
set
sneaking
another
north.
trap?
Yeah.
Should we set another trap?
Misty, are you up for it?
Sure. Like you
You're
should
doing
give me an
great.
Oscar with all the acting that I'm doing here.
You're doing great, babe. Keep it up.
Babe, she like looks at you and you say babe. Like, what the fuck, dude? Okay. So as you guys sneak up, you're able to get a little bit more info from here. You can tell that it looks like there's at least another scientist, 2 grunts, and some machinery in this corner of it. If you wanted to, you could possibly sneak by here without alerting them. The scientist is too enveloped into working on that machine, and the other guys are kind of in the corner chatting with each other.
Did we lure him down that back pathway that we walked down, that we doubled back on?
How about we stay here, but we have Misty go down that dark pathway, and then we come in behind
and then-
them.
Yeah.
This way?
Should we put? No.
No, to your right.
This one.
Like see
Yeah,
the
that
single
path.
pathway. We'll have
Yep.
Misty go down and around, and then she'll start screaming from in there.
And we'll stay behind the rock wall.
All
yeah,
right.
we'll stay to the
With
left of it,
Onyx.
and then yep.
Onyx is doing some work. Jesus.
He's just
All right.
hiding us. He's just laying low.
Yeah, I am giving you guys advantage to stealth with Onyx because he is rocks. Like he just
He's the perfect.
really
He's the perfect
blends in.
Pokemon for this.
So she's gonna go in here. You guys are gonna move with Onyx. He's kind of like curled around you, and he like slowly moves forward. And you guys are hidden by his bouldery mass.
Hell yeah.
And
and nobody knows what the rocks look like because of the explosions.
Misty then yells again. I'm gonna roll perception for these guys. Two of them hear her, and they go to investigate. Not necessarily in a hurry, but they do like walk off over here, down this area. What would you guys like to do?
Let's do it.
Hang on.
Okay.
What are we thinking? Do we want to battle or do we want to
I say we
just-
incapacitate them. I say use confusion on one. Micah, if you're okay with that, and then drill them up.
Okay, so you want to use Mr. Mime to try and confuse, and then use Beat Drill to knock one of the villains out.
Yep.
That
Try to
works.
keep one lucid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try to blow them over with Gust first? Can we see if we can knock them down?
You guys decide and then tell me what you're doing and in what order.
Do we want
It
to
seems
try?
like trying to knock them over would be better than trying to confuse them.
Okay.
Because if they're confused, they're not going to be able to like talk to us.
I say if we can knock them over with Gust, Onyx can bind them quick, and we can have both of them coherent. Maybe we can get some answers finally out of them.
Okay. I'll be like Onyx. Follow their lead, and I'll actually peek around up to the left while they're doing that. Make sure that the scientist doesn't do something no bueno.
All right, Matt, what do you want me to roll for Gust, or are you going to roll for it?
I'll roll for it, see what you got. Okay, so as this happens, Onyx kind of creeps over here. You're able to get the surprise on them and gust them up against the wall right as they were about to confront Misty. So you slam them up against the wall, and they're a little
Nice.
shaken up as they're coming to.
Good job, Pidgey.
As that happens, now what are you guys doing? What are the actions that are happening?
Onyx is wrapping.
Onyx is
them
gonna.
up.
Okay, so as that happens, yeah, Onyx is gonna be able to pin them. He basically just like puts his tail across their chests as they're up against the wall, and now they're pinned basically from like the hips and the chest against this wall. Here, and it doesn't seem to have made too much of a commotion. The scientist hasn't really looked up or anything. Holden, that you're noticing as they're doing their thing off to the right here.
Okay. I'll check them. I will bring out Squirtle. I'll go a little bit further up, and once I'm sure it's clear of other Rocket members, I will tell the scientist to back away from the machine slowly.
So you walk up here?
Yeah.
Okay, as you walk up here, there are two other grunts that were talking to each other, and they notice you as you approach the scientist.
Okay.
So they're gonna say, "Hey, kid, what are you doing? Get out of here!" And they kind of like run up on you real quick, ready to throw hands. Depending on
Okay,
your
I'm
reaction.
sorry. I lost my mommy when the game fell in.
Roll a persuasion check. Oh, geez.
Oh,
Damn.
Dude,
God.
you're so bad at this shit. They see like blood all over you, and they're like, something's wrong. So they're gonna actually throw two Pokemon out at you, Holden.
We're not too far from Holden, right?
Not too far, but like within like
Do we hear
yelling
the commotion?
distance,
We're-
but not like
not earshot.
yeah. Like if Holden yelled right now, yeah, he'd
You
hear
hear-
Oh, you're crying. You're crying real loud.
Oh,
No, because like a bird call, like our sign.
Oh.
Caw.
This is what you're up against. So, before Holden does
Well-
his thing, do one really quick. Holden, we're gonna do one round of battle before one of them can respond to it. You can go first since you were ready for it. Prepared to fight them. So, what would you like to do?
Squirtle.
water pulse the coughing.
All right. He hits that, and he's able to hit coughing, and coughing is like really beat up from that. You did a really big number on him there. We're going to have Eradicate use bite. He's going to miss.
Yep.
And then we're going to have coughing. Oh, he'll just do a poison gas.
Okay. I didn't get the. Are you rolling the confusion chance for a water pulse, by the way?
No, I wasn't, but I
That's
can.
fine. No,
Isn't
for
it-
future, it's all good.
Is it like a 10% chance? Like pretty low.
I thought it was 30. I thought
Okay.
it was 30%.
Yeah, he rolled really high on the poison fog though, so Squirtle is poisoned, but Raticate's gonna get some of that too.
Okay.
And then do one of you want to respond to the caw that you heard?
Yeah, I had some interaction with Link.
Sorry.
Some actions with me.
Yeah,
We don't want to
ahead.
go help Holden.
yeah. Like I was Matt wanted to do the battle, so I was gonna be like, Link, do you hear that? I think that's her call. I think Ninja's in trouble.
Is it just me or is Rob a robot?
No, Rob
Like
is
that,
definitely Optimus priming right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Rob, try disconnecting and reconnecting.
Yeah, whatever he's saying, I'm sure is great. While Rob is choking to death, I'm yelling at Misty. I'm like, Misty, come on, we need Gyarados. We got to go help Naruto or whatever this kid's name is. Since they still haven't said what their in-game names are.
So you're running with Misty to help Holden out?
Yeah, I'm telling Misty to go use Gyarados to help out Holden.
Okay. Misty runs over. She's going to use Pokemon at her discretion, though, because Gyarados is still recovering from the whatever
The beatdown
shot.
we gave him.
Not only the beatdown, and she did still use a potion on him, but he was injected
We
with
went to the-
something.
Yeah, but we went to the training center and healed all our Pokemon.
I know.
Oh,
Is Misty an idiot and
It's-
didn't heal her own Pokemon?
No, she did. He is
Oh, okay.
affected by the drugs that Team Rocket gave him to make him rage out in the first place.
okay.
There's like a secondary effect.
my name will be Raiden, by the way. I like that.
Raiden.
Raiden?
Raiden. Yeah.
Raiden. Okay. Cool. So you're gonna hop over there. Misty will help Holden with his battle real quick. So we'll pop back up. Misty's gonna throw out. She'll throw out Staryu. He's been clapping cheeks with him. And she says, Staryu, use water gun against that coughing. And she's able to incapacitate it and finish it off with that. Holden, you're going to go up again real quick against this Raticate?
Okay. Yeah, I'll use an antidote on Squirtle.
Cool. The
Can you guys
antidote-
hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you now, Rob.
All right. I think my internet's out.
Oh no.
Oh, like straight up?
Yeah,
You're on-
let me
you're
go
on your
upstairs real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
like internet outage, like on cellular in the basement.
Yeah, no problem. Let us know if you can do it over the phone or if you want us to wait. Okay.
I don't know if I can do this over the phone, honestly.
That's fine. We can wait and see if it like gets restored.
Yeah. Let me grab my iPad. It's right here.
It's too small over the phone. Too small.
Very much so, but the iPad's not going to be any better because it's not cellular iPad, unfortunately. Let's see. Where's my modem? Modem's up. Is it the router? Router's up. Says Wi-Fi's up.
While Rob's troubleshooting this, Holden, you want to try and finish this Eradicate off?
Yeah. Squirtle, put a hole through that rat. Water gun.
The water pressure, it will hit the Eradicate. Won't kill him off yet, but Misty will tag team that water gun with you. And you guys will be able to together double water gun and put that Eradicate out. So you were able to deal with those two guys. And they're standing there like kind of looking off like, oh shit, like what do we do now? Where are the
Put
other
your hands
guys?
up.
Okay.
They both end up they're putting their hands up and they're like, we surrender. How'd you even get in here in the first place?
Say another word without me asking you a question, and you will end up like a rat.
They like look over at Eradicate and it's like all fucked up against the wall. Bloodied and bruised.
Scientist, get away from that machine.
He's like, oh, okay. And he like steps away from the machine. Whoops. Steps away from the machine.
Micah, I think Micah's doing stuff down below, right?
Yeah, Micah,
With
what
the
are you
other two?
doing with these two guys?
With what two guys?
Guys pinned against the wall?
Oh, I went up to the fight with Misty.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
no one's watching these guys with Onyx?
Onyx is watching them.
All right. Okay.
I was down there. I was gonna have Onyx actually knock him out.
Okay, so Rob stayed.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything you want to
That's
say to
probably
them
the
before you
best for
knock
the
them out?
situation that I'm
Yeah.
in right now.
If you all left, the roles that I just got for those Rocket members to like get their Pokemon out and overtake Onyx were crazy. So you're lucky Rob was still down there.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with those guys.
Okay.
Just flip
cool.
back in my Switch. Let me see.
I'll let you, if you want, you can incapacitate them. They're basically like at your mercy right now on what you guys want to do.
Rob pulls out his Mickey, finish them, and Mickey just jacks both of them up.
Okay. We'll say you're able to
Not like that,
incapacitate
Mankey.
these two as well. You have control of the situation. What would you like to do now?
Let's see. Hang on. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Switch back to Wi-Fi. I'm getting weird interruption and stuff. I'm wondering if you're dropping packets terribly.
Oh no, he's dropping packets. Yeah. Oh, he's dropping them on packets. All over
Yeah,
the
alright,
place.
let's see.
He's dropping packets.
Turning the system back on. I couldn't get Discord to connect
That's
on
weird.
anything. Yeah. The pulled up, it just showed nothing there. It was really weird. Then I switched over to cellular and it showed you guys in chat.
Cellular is where it's at, dog.
I'm coming back though.
Micah, do you want to try questioning the scientists while we're waiting?
Sure, we can do that.
Sorry about this, guys.
You're
It's
good.
okay. I mean, Rob, can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear everything.
Okay. So yeah, we can go up and question the scientist.
And I'm back. But give me 2 seconds. Can I hear you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
We're good,
Oop.
baby.
Back in business.
We
Let's
rolling. All right. Yeah, you guys question the scientist.
All right, Micah, what you got? The scientist is just sitting there with his hands up looking at you guys.
And I just go, who's in charge here?
In general or here? Because it's that
In
guy. And he
general.
points at one of the grunts.
In general, who's in charge of Team Rocket? Who hired you?
Oh, the boss? Well, I don't know his name per se, but he's a very influential man.
What do you mean you don't know his name per se?
Well, we just know him as the boss. Nobody knows his true identity. He runs the gang
You,
from the shadows.
you never thought to ask him his name? What kind of idiot are you?
Most of us don't deal with him directly. What, you think
Who do you
he
deal with?
just sees him? Well, mostly these idiots over here, and he points at like the grunts who are giving him like sneers.
Tell me about the other scientists that work down here. Who's on your team?
The other scientists? Well, there's Dirk. My name's Gene. Jerry. And there's our boss John. And we basically are all in DNA and genetics. That's our specialty. Team Rocket has forced us to come work for them. They're working on a secret project or something. I'm not really sure exactly what it is.
Micah?
Huh? What? Maybe we should question those grunts instead. This scientist seems pretty useless.
I do have one question. Mr. Scientist, what would happen if I destroyed your computer?
Well, it basically sends a message to our lead scientist. It would alert him that this unit's gone down, and they'd probably just assume there's intruders.
Understood. Can you make a copy of all your data that you have in that terminal?
Sure. He walks over to it.
And
Which
we'll make
one
sure
is
that...
your lead scientist?
He said John, right?
Well, yeah, John is basically the one that leads our group, but he's on the floor below.
Oh.
Which what does John look like by chance? I'm not up there.
Well, he has a lab coat.
Wow, that's descriptive.
Yes, obviously. I'm good at descripting.
I meant it was useless.
Glasses. They like all have lab coats.
You're
and
describing
glasses.
yourself, man.
Oh well, we do have a very fashionable style, and these glasses and lab coats have functions because we could get contaminants on us, and we don't want it to touch our skin directly or eyeballs. Listen, I just work in gene sequencing. Team Rocket is forcing us to do this. We're just giving them the data that they want and finding the samples that they need.
Guys, get the data.
Yep.
After a
Yeah,
few minutes of
Holden's working on
typing, he presses and he spits out another floppy disk and hands it over to you guys. You guys have 3
I missed
total
the
right
data.
now. So who is
Okay,
collecting the data for you guys?
I have it. I have
Well,
all the data.
3. You guys have 3 disks of data right now.
All right. Can you destroy the data on this computer?
Like I can, but it's not really going to do any good. They all kind of go to a backup server.
I know. Can you corrupt it before it gets sent?
It automatically sends as it goes.
Oh, so it doesn't even matter if I destroy it.
No, it just alerts them of computer unit being destroyed. If you would destroy it, but who would do that? That's fucking retarded.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna go down to where number 1, where the hole is, and I'll have Squirtle destroy the computer as I leave.
Okay, so this computer is gonna get destroyed. You're gonna take him down into the hole. What are you doing with the rocket grunts?
I'd be like, "Oh yeah,
He's like, Jesus, what's going on down here? These three guys are still wrapped up. Two are fucking passed out. And this guy's just been sitting in the corner, like, hanging out by the computer. He's like, oh, hey, Gene. He's like,
Gene has just told me
hi,
that
Dirk.
it doesn't matter if we destroy the computers, that they transmit all the data that they happens with them anyway. Care to comment?
He's like, well, yeah. It's a Wi-Fi enabled system with a localized server. All the data that we type in and put in is instantly sent to the main server. I just gave you the data that I was working on, my piece.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you said that there's a backup and that it only sends the data once they're destroyed.
Like, well, you destroyed the computer anyway, so what does it matter?
What matters is you lied to me.
You're talking to Dirk about that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. He's like, I don't think I lied. I think you're just misunderstanding what I said. It's not my fault that you're stupid.
Really?
He just kind of like nods. He's like, well, you did put me in a hole and basically just leave us here, so I just wanted to get out of this cave.
Dirk, step aside from the computer.
He slowly steps aside because he know you ain't playing.
You, I'll mention to the new scientist, go up to the computer and tell me what the last correspondence have been.
He walks over and he looks at it, and then he looks back at Dirk, and Dirk kind of like shoots him a glance.
Squirtle, knock him out.
Okay. Who's him? Dirk or both of them or the
Dirk.
computer?
Dirk.
Okay. He isn't not going to be able to resist that. You basically just knock Dirk straight out, and this guy like takes a step back, and he's kind of like scared.
The truth now, if you'd please.
Like, what truth? We each have our own thing that we're
Tell
working
me what's
on.
on the computer. Tell me what he was doing.
He's like, we send gene sequences back to the main server that we have. Each of us has a separate project to work on, and we were basically
You
sending our genetic codes back to them.
Quiet. I want you to tell me what Dirk was sending, what he was just working on.
Roll an intimidation.
And pray that you're telling me the truth.
He's like, he sent a notification down to the mainframe. He just said that there were issues going on with the other now 2 computers that broke down, but it looks like they're starting to get suspicious.
And that's my insight roll, and if he's telling the truth or not.
He is telling the truth. It sounds like there were communications going back and forth between the main server, which you can only assume John is in control of, and what Dirk was sending back to him.
And that's it?
Like, listen, he didn't send
That's
anything
it?
crazy. Yes? Question mark.
He was supposed to be corrupting the data.
Roll perception to see if you see if he's lying to you or not.
Oh,
Just did.
oh, 15.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. You believe him. He didn't alert them. He was trying to make up excuses on why the computers are down, but they're suspicious. Somebody's alert of something going on. They just don't know what's going on specifically.
I would like you to send a message to John, your lead scientist, that there is a rampaging Onyx taking out everyone on this level, and that they need backup. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure, but that's probably not going to get the result you want. They're just going to pack up and leave if they think that's happening.
What would you suggest? Because I know we have some valuable items that the archaeologist uncovered.
I would tell him that there is a new discovery that he needs to come and take a look at That will probably get him up here in a flash.
That's perfect. Could you send that, please? And I just want to reiterate that these people are only knocked out because we can't trust them. This is a new situation. And I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you.
He like looks at
And
all the
not-
scientists on the ground that are just fucking passed
Yeah.
out. That's gonna be real hard for him to. He's like, listen,
God damn it.
us scientists, most of us are getting worked against our will. We're not here to, like, in direct correlation with Team Rocket. Most of us have friends or family that have been taken hostage. We have no allegiance to Rocket themselves. This archaeologist, I don't know much about him, but our science teams, besides John, he's the one that has the connection with the boss. We're just his underlings.
Oh, okay, I get it. I'll make sure I fuck him up for you.
He's like, okay, that works. Also, will you please not concuss me? I use my brain a
You have
lot.
my promise. You have my word that I won't. We'll be back. And I'll climb up the ladder and cover it with a hole again.
As you leave, he goes to the computer and he starts typing on it.
Okay.
All right. So you're able to do that. What are you guys doing with these two grunts while that was happening? I'm assuming you have them all bundled up with Onyx together.
Probably, right?
Oh, we got 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up to Micah. He's.
The grunts, we just need to knock them all out. We need to knock all the grunts out and leave them in the hole.
Toss them down the hole. Don't.
Well-
No need for interrogation.
Well, we need to go find John.
Sure, we know enough. Do we want to ask them if they know where John is?
I thought we just sent a message so that he was going to come to us.
Well, I will share that. I think Team Rocket will send some people towards us because we're going to plant a message that we made a major discovery. So we should set up an ambush, like when they come up. So let's head to the left, I guess.
You guys have thrown all these guys into the hole. I'm
Yep.
assuming.
Yeah, knocked him out and threw him in the hole.
Oh, okay. So this guy sees 4 unconscious bodies just fall into the hole again.
Thrown into the hole.
So yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unconscious people. These guys are all roped up. That's hilarious. Jesus,
We
what
also take all their Pokeballs away from them.
what a massacre.
Yes. We
That's
stripped everybody of.
That's fine. Okay.
I look at everybody else and I say, we should probably get the ones that need medical attention down there. The one guy Dirk did say he knows anatomy.
Okay, well, Dirk is incapacitated currently, so
Yeah.
Oh shit, you knocked Dirk out too.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I thought he
any
was
other
double-crossing us.
scientist might be able to help. So let's just toss these bodies down there too.
Yeah, let's do it quickly because I'm pretty sure we're going to have company soon, and we need to figure out where they're going to be coming from so we can set up an ambush.
So you got that, Matt?
Yeah, let's continue left.
Okay. As you guys continue left,
Sneaking, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you're able to. You do see another ladder. You're able to come to this area, and there is just like another machine sitting here.
Chilling.
Link, do you want to take a quick look down that ladder to see what's down there?
No. Why don't we send a stealthy Pokemon? Trying to make me put my neck out there?
Can you
I
talk
put my face-
Pokemon?
What?
Do you talk Pokemon? How do we know what they saw?
Well, shit. Hey, look. I'm not from around here. In Hyrule, I can talk to the sprites.
Okay, Link, I'll do it. Thank you. And I'll go stick my head down, see what I can see down there.
All right, roll a stealth as you stick your head down.
I didn't want to roll.
Mhm.
Actually,
Okay.
it's not bad. All right, cool.
You're able to come down, and it's not necessarily just like sticking it down a hole. You kind of go down like a little tunnel and off to the left, and there's another hole. And as you peek your head through, you see a bunch of grunts. And it looks like some guys in lab coats and some more equipment down in this hole. And you hear kind of like a commotion. They're talking with each other.
Oh, all right. I'll go back up and like, guys, this is the hole. They're down there.
This is the hole.
How can we set a trap from up here?
I say that the three of us go around to the left, wait for them to come up, and we have Misty and Stealth Rock around the corner to the northeast.
I like it. Have her scream bloody murder right above the hole.
Exactly.
Misty, use them lungs.
Okay, so you want her to post up here?
Up north.
No,
up here.
north.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stealth Rock's going to be between her and the ladder, right, Holden?
Yep. And then we'll
Okay.
be around to the left,
Mm-hmm.
the bottom left.
Okay, so Stealth Rock is gonna be here, and all of y'all are gonna be hanging with Onyx down here.
Yep.
Massive. All right, that works. I would say it's. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let me see. God, I wish it rolled different than. Okay, we'll do this. We'll be Misty yells. Only two grunts come up to see what the commotion is.
Okay.
They pop up here. They pop up here, and they look, and Misty's yelling again. And they're just like, "What are you doing here? Where's the other scientist that was just alerting us of the new discovery?" So their attention is focused on Misty right now, but they have not walked over this.
Onyx, bind them.
In the darkness, bind them.
In the dark.
Onyx basically sneaks up behind them and is able to bind them up. Because they were not paying attention at all. So you're able to grab them, and you guys can do what you want with them. Have your way.
Oh my. We take the Pokeballs from them.
Yep. Strip them of all their loot.
Okay. They really just have like Raticates and like Zubats and shit. So it's like.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. We still take their Pokemon, so they can't use them against us.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
And I guess
they're like, "Release us!"
Well,
you guys are gonna get it.
Knock them out.
All right. Onyx basically incapacitates them.
I say we go down there. I think there's only like there's like two people left. If we all do it together, we should be fine.
You think?
I think so.
Link, you want to get down there with us?
I'm ready to back you up.
Let's do it.
Misty, you coming with?
Sure.
Let's
Like,
go.
looks at the two unconscious bodies. Like, whatever.
Or should we toss them in the hole? We should probably toss them in the hole before we go.
You toss them down.
I mean, they're knocked out.
You toss them down this hole.
Oh, no.
As a warning. No. Yeah, no, just you toss them down the hole. So two more bodies fly down that hole. That scientist is like, "What the fuck?" As like two more come down. They just leave.
So funny. That's
You have 10 unconscious people down there. He now is wondering like whether you are the good guys or the bad guys.
least we're not tossing down dead bodies.
That's true.
Anymore.
On the injured too.
More dead bodies.
Oh,
yeah,
more dead bodies. Yeah,
There's-
that's true.
one dead body.
There's one dead.
There's two. There's two dead bodies.
Is there? Who else died?
The one that you murked.
The one
This
was
one.
crushed under rock. We didn't put him down there, did we?
Oh, we just left him there. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Anyway, you guys are gonna head down.
Yep.
And you guys basically pop down. Whoops, shit. You guys pop down here, and you see one grunt as you guys enter this room, and two scientists standing here. And they all turn their attention to you.
Hands off the machines now!
The one scientist laughs at you. He's like, "Too late," and he presses a button. And he just
You're
sits
gonna
there
wish
smiling.
you never did that.
He's like, "You have been causing a ruckus in this mountain for far too long." He's like, "I've already sent all the information back to the boss. It doesn't matter what you do to us now."
Good.
Roll an intimidation check real quick. Does this man fear for his life all of a sudden? No. He goes, "Well, I hope you've brought your best Pokemon with you, because I'm not letting you go that easy. You've just fucked up our plans, now I'm gonna fuck you up." And him and the other scientists and the Rocket Grunt all get together. They all throw a Pokemon out against you guys. So if you want to respond in kind, go right ahead.
What did they throw out?
I'm about to tell you. Okay. One's got the Rhydon. Other's got the coughing. Okay. Where are you? Hello. Omnimite are the three that they throw out for you guys. What are you guys throwing out? Are you gonna just let them attack you directly?
Is that little snail a bug type Pokemon?
Water.
Water and rock.
Water, okay.
Water
I'll
rock.
throw out
Yeah.
Mr. Mime. Oh wait, it's rock.
Yeah, it's rock too.
That is rock. Can't remember if Mr. Mime is weak to rocks. Oh no, he's not. I throw out Mr. Mime.
All right. Mr. Mime, what are you throwing out, Holden?
I'll throw out Squirtle.
And I am going to choose. Let me see real quick. I tell Eevee to come out.
All right. So you guys throw your three out. As soon as you do this, the lead scientist walks up with like this glint in his eyes, and he pulls a syringe out from his lab coat and puts it into his Rhydon.
Right horn.
Or
Or no, right on. Yeah, you're right.
No, it's Rhyhorn, but he basically puts the syringe in, and you just see like his eyes go like black with fury, and there's this large glow, and all of a sudden, this new Pokemon basically grows out of like the shell husk that was Rhyhorn, and he just looks enraged as shit.
What?
And the
So-
scientist starts laughing. You're in for a treat.
Misty!
Misty's in the back. She's like, oh shit. And she throws out her Staryu. She's like, that looks like one of the syringes they used on Gyarados earlier. Oh no. Buckle up, folks. Shit's about to get real. And then I will let you guys attack first.
Please stop, guys.
If you want to, yeah, we'll do Rob, Micah, Holden. We'll go first. Misty will be on the opposite side of the Team Rocket moves.
So who goes first?
Rob, you.
Oh, sorry. All right, Eevee. Sand attack that big ugly rhino.
Cool. Your sand attack is going to like hit him, but it just like crests off of his chest. Like his eyes are blacked out. Like just straight up, like there are no whites of his eyes. It's just like
Dark and feeding.
and he just stares straight at Eevee after that attack. Micah, you're up.
I cast confusion on the snail.
Ooh, the snail. Your confusion will hit on the mite. It'll do some damage, but he is not confused. So you got a solid hit on him. Holden, you're up.
Gordo. Water pulse. That monstrosity. Show it your power!
All right, you roll the water pulse. It does hit, and it does a decent amount of damage to the Rhydon. And he just lets out this like blood curdling yell from the damage, but his eye and focus still seems to be on Eevee there from the sand attack. All right, so Rhydon will go first after being provoked. Rhydon is going to use horn attack on Eevee here. He hits Eevee, and he does a lot of damage. It's like 3/4 of Eevee's health, like right in his chest. He kind of like gets Eevee with the horn and like flicks his head back, and Eevee goes flying against the wall. Not down and out, but 1/4 health left on the Eevee from that. Coughing's gonna go next. He's going to use poison gas on you guys. I'm gonna have all of you guys roll a saving throw on this. Anything let's do let me set the thing first before you guys roll. Anything over a 10 will save you guys from the poison fog. Or from getting poisoned. Alright. So Raiden 14 was not poisoned.
Any
Zinni?
chance Eevee is far enough away from the poison?
That's a
not get
1
poisoned?
dog. That's a 1 dog.
He got flung against the wall.
Eevee's breathing really hard from the attack and sucks in a lung full of the poison and passes out. Mr. Mime also got some of it. So he is now actively poisoned. Eevee's incapacitated at this point. From that. And then Squirtle is fine. Staryu is also fine. Omnimite is going to go next. Omnimite is going to use... he'll use a water gun. And he'll aim it at Staryu. Doesn't really do much damage to him. Like a glancing blow to Staryu. No prob. And then we're gonna have Staryu basically wrap this one up. Misty's like, We should try and get rid of that ground type Pokemon as soon as possible. Staryu, Water Gun. But she will miss. She'll miss her attack on him. All right, we're gonna go back around to the rounds, and the scientist is gonna walk up and he's gonna laugh at you guys. He's like, "A pathetic attempt at stopping us," and he's going to take out another syringe and put it into the coughing. And coughing is going to also go through a transformation here.
Oh no, here comes wheezing.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know what it is.
Mike has never
Oh,
seen him.
shit.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Massive.
VMAX.
And yeah, he basically, you see a bright light, and he rolls out this guy. The Rhydon, his shoulders start bulging, and he kind of goes down on all fours and lets out like this blood curdling yell as he goes through another transformation, and he turns into this.
God.
Oh. No.
Great, now we got megas.
Guys, we need to send all of them now. Full restore on your Eevee, by the way, Rob.
Yup.
Cool. You gonna throw that full restore on him?
I full restore Eevee and toss out everything else.
Cool.
If this is how you want to play,
The scientist laughed.
Yeah.
He's like, "Bring it on! Everything you've got." So you guys are gonna throw everything out, like literally everything. I'm assuming, yeah.
I am.
Cool. Perfectly fine. The no hold bars shit.
Can't that cloud of shit AOES though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that actually a good idea to throw everything out before?
Up
got
to
rid
you
of that?
guys.
Good point, Link. Eevee, come back. Nidoran, come back. Pidgey, stay out.
Now, leave your Nidoran out.
Fodder.
Your Nidoran's poison type. It can't get
Oh.
poisoned.
Yeah.
Right. Nidoran, you stay out with Pidgey. Pidgey, keep back.
Also,
Okay.
you could have Pidgey. You could have Pidgey just ready in action that if he tries to spread the poison,
Gusted.
use
Gust.
Gust to
Yeah.
keep
Yep.
it away.
That's
Alright.
exactly what I was just
So let's-
about to do.
Let's do this. Rob's got Pidgey, Nidoran, and Eevee out. So
Eevee,
Pidgey, you
come
can have
back.
him skip his
Eevee,
attack.
come back.
Okay, Eevee's back. Pidgey can ready in action and skip his attack to just play.
Always
defense.
have it on hold.
Yeah, exactly. Holden, who are you sending out?
I'm sending Onyx and Rattata.
Okay.
I
Onyx
tell
comes out.
Pidgey to stay up in the air and be ready with his gust attack if the poison cloud tries to spread any further.
All right. Misty is also gonna chuck out another Pokemon. That shit is whack. She's gonna throw out her Goldie. Goldie,
I'll also
Goldie,
send out
Goldie.
my Mankey.
Cool.
Oh yeah, Mankey will be good actually.
Mankey's a fighter. So we got 2 rock on the field.
Mhm.
And should I also throw out Polytoad or Poliwhirl?
What is it?
Great.
Yeah,
Probably
Poliwag.
Dad.
Poliwag, yeah, Poliwag.
All right. We got a brawl going on, boys. Micah, are you sending anyone else out?
Yeah, I sent out my Sandshrew and my Beedrill.
All right.
Because the Beedrill's immune to poison, right?
Yeah, he'll be fine. All right, so all y'all, you got the squad rolling up, which is hilarious. So he's like, "If that's the way that you'd like to play."
You got 12 Pokemon. Well, you're evolving your shit mid-battle.
He's roiding them out. He's going to send out. I hope this. Oh shit!
Oh god, that's huge.
Yep. Hold on. I don't know why it's. I thought, oh, it's a JPEG. That's why. Fuck. Give me just a second. This is fun. Okay. Because it won't be this for long. He sends out, basically this mechanized thing that looks like Eevee. But it's obviously been, like, mechanized. Like, almost robotic. And he's like, I think it's time we, have a little bit of fun. And then, we're gonna start at the top of rounds again as we do this. What?
Wait, isn't it? Didn't you already have them? Go.
Yeah, no, we're starting at the top of the rounds, which is you guys go. Rob's gonna start with his turn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell Mankey to seismic toss Omanite. I'm gonna tell Poliwag to mud shot Mega Rhyhorn. And what does Nidoran do? There's just too many things on the board for me to not carve things out. I'm gonna tell it to shit. Sorry. I'm gonna tell it to Fury Attack the robot dog.
Alright. So, Fury Attack on the Eevee. That's gonna miss. What are your other attacks for your other three? Or your other
Mudshot,
two?
Mega Rhyhorn, and Seismic Toss Omanite.
Mudshot's gonna miss too, but the Seismic Toss will hit. You crit the Omnimite with your Seismic Toss. I'm gonna say you're able to kill it
Against the wall.
Yeah, his shell shatters, and you were able to down him with one hit. He's like, no, my plan, because he was about to evolve that guy too, but you were able to get him before he was able to take that action.
I'm a star.
Good job. In response to that, he is gonna throw another Pokemon out real quick. Which seconds. All right. It is Micah's turn now, right?
Another poison.
And then it'll go.
So there's another poison guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have Sandshrew use Bulldoze against that little snake.
Okay.
Because the ground is doubly effective, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
Against poison.
Yeah. Ground is going to do well, and you're gonna hit him, and you're gonna crit him too. Holy shit! So we're just gonna go. He down. You rolled a 20 on the damage, so.
Just bulldoze right over that.
He came
snake.
out and he just went down immediately. I'll give you that one for sure. What else would you like to do, Micah?
I'm gonna have Mr. Mime cast Confusion on. Which one do I have the best shot of?
Confusing.
Hold on. Is it Kota?
Poison.
You can try and confuse any one of them. You can try and stop his confusion. You really don't know what's going on with this thing.
Work on the robot.
It may not.
Yeah.
He ain't normal.
Okay, I'll cast it on the coffin because maybe he would poison his own team.
Okay. Good thought. That will miss though.
God damn it, Mr. Mime. Okay, and then I'll have Beedrill use. I have Sting Attack and Twin Needle that are not poison attacks. Which one should I use? Because I can use them on my coffin.
You guys help him out with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm asking holding it up.
Both are good options for.
I would
What-
use
what-
twin needle on the middle one.
Okay, yeah, I use twin needle on coughing.
Oh, Twin Needle will miss. Oh my god.
God.
All right. Is that it on your end, Micah? That you just had those three out?
Yeah, I just have those two.
Holding your up.
Rattata, hold back. I want you to use quick attack and intercept any syringes that he pulls out from here on out. You understand?
Radta gives you the nod.
Meanwhile, Onyx, Rock Tomb, Fairy, that Wheezing, Squirtle, Water Pulse, take out that Rhyperion.
That's its name. Thank
The
you.
the rock tomb will hit the Wheezing, and Wheezing gets buried under a mountain of rocks. You water gun the Rhyperion.
Water Pulse.
Water Pulse. Rhyperion like puts his arms up, and the water pulse bounces off of him. And I want everybody to make like a dodge roll check. If you get above a let's do
5 or above.
Hold on, I'm closing my eyes real quick. So because I know you guys roll as soon as I say roll, you're like rolling before I set the checks.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Like, you're the DM. It's all good.
I know, but I want it to be and I'll only choose one of your mons in your group if you fail it. But anything above we'll say 8 to 20 succeeds. Anything lower than an 8, they're gonna get hit by this rebounding water pulse. So roll. Cool. Raiden rolled a 5. The other two, you guys are fine. So we'll just say it bounces straight back to Squirtle himself, and he gets smacked by that water pulse.
I think it's a water move.
Yeah, no confusion. Not a ton of damage. He gets like, like a 1/10 damage. It's not a lot. Not too bad on him. Rattata has a readied action. Onyx was able to bury the Wheezing. Cool. So now we're gonna go to the other side again. The Rhyperior. Yeah, Rhyperion. He is going to use we'll give him Stomp. And God, there's so many of you, like I don't even know who the fuck to stomp.
There's 12 of us. If you want to roll a d12.
Yeah, d12. I'll just one to left to right.
Although technically Rattata and Pidgey are on the side.
Yeah, they're still hanging out in there. All right, left to right, 1 through 12. 10. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Nidoran gets stomped. He'll hit him.
Onyx, take the stomp.
Okay, roll acrobatics to get to him, and anything above a 10. Okay, you got a 6. Cool. He's not able to stop it in time. He does stomp the Nidoran, and Nidoran is like, I want to turn him into goo, but he's fine. But he's like out of commission from that.
Nidoran, come back.
Yeah, not dead, but damn, did I really want to kill him there? Yeah, dude, he's like last legs, man. Like he took that, and I don't know, some cracked ribs and shit. Okay, from under the pile of the rocks, you hear like some rumbling. Oh, hold on. So the rocks that buried the Wheezing, you now see this guy pop up from out of the rocks.
Great.
And he busts out and he's just like, Wheezing! So he is going to then throw out a he'll throw out sludge. and we'll roll a d12 to see who he hits. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mr. Mime is getting sludged.
Oh,
Pidgey.
that's not good at all.
Reggie, blow that back in his face.
You can try and do that. Let's do anything higher than a 12 will succeed.
Oh,
awesome.
hell yeah, Rob.
So you're able to blow that back. If it was a 20, it would hit all of them. But you throw that right into Weezing's face. And he is going to... Unfortunately, he is poisoned, so he can't get poisoned. But he'll take some damage from it for sure. But you definitely
Pidgey,
save
lock one up.
Mr.
Get
Mine's
ready
ass.
for another.
Yeah. I'll let you do that, but he's going to have a harder check the second time.
Reactions. Their reactions.
Sure. Okay, and then Mecha Eevee, the scientist, he's like, evolve, Mecha Eevee. And Mecha Eevee, like, starts, like, all these things come out of it. And you see, like, while he's changing, like, there's 3 stones inside of him. And he ends up evolving into... Wait, why are you not?
Can I have my Raticate or my Ratatat quick attack and try to get one of those stones unlodged?
No, you rated him for a syringe. But he basically evolves into like this tri-amalgamation of all 30 of them.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh God.
Yeah. And then he laughs and he's like, hold on. He's like, Eevee, try attack. And then he is going to target...
He evolved and gets an attack? Okay.
Yep. The try attack is going to go on Onyx, which is good because 2 out of the 3 he's resistant against, but water
but
he's
he's
not.
super with the water.
You're lucky I rolled Onyx there. It will hit Onyx, and he will take a decent amount of damage from the water portion of it. So he gets try attacked by this Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon combo, and Onyx is sitting at about like half health now.
That's not great.
All right, they all went. We're now gonna go to Misty's turn, and Misty's like, "Shit, this is looking bad. All right, we're pulling out all the stops." He's like, "Go, star me." And she's like, "Oops." She's like, "Star me, star you, Goldeen. I want all of you to focus your attacks on the Weezing." Because she thinks that's the most, with all the poison and the AoE, she thinks that's the biggest threat. So she's going to have all 3 of them attack. She's going to have them all attack together so they have advantage and they get a boost on their... And she crits. All of them take down this Weezing together. So he's gone after that. They basically have a triple water gun attack, and it just blasts him away like a water pressure thing. Just, when it cuts through someone's hands. Like you see in
Water
those,
jets.
yeah, those water pressure jets. It just cuts through his flesh and rips him in half, and Weezing just like explodes into this gross, poisonous, mucky puddle back there. And then we're gonna go back to the top of the order, and it's going to be Rob goes first again.
All right. Polly. Mudshot him.
All right.
Low kick him first, Mankey.
All right, so you're gonna do
The
this dual
Rhyperion.
combo.
Target the Rhyperion.
So they're gonna work in tandem, and who do you have mudshotting? Is it the
Poliwhirl.
Poliwag? Okay. Poliwag?
Polytoad.
Wag.
Wag.
The first one. Yeah.
Wag. I'm just calling it Poly from now on.
Yeah. They do a high-low combo, which will hit him, and as he gets hit in the eyes, Mankey sweeps his legs out from under him And the Rhyperior gets knocked over, and takes a lot of damage from that attack. It's a nice solid attack against.
He was at a 4th health, wasn't he? Or do they regain their health when they evolve?
When they evolved, yeah, it changed. Yeah, the Wheezing was like at full health, and Misty's team
shit.
one shot his ass. Yeah, they just rolled a 20 on their hit,
Damn.
so they all three crit him together. But yeah, so he did take a lot of damage, but you guys are working him down. You're good. Micah, you're up.
Okay, I cast Confusion on the. Wait, is that one guy sideways?
3v.
He's on the ground
3v.
right now.
Oh,
No,
so
he-
would I have an
he's-
advantage to
yeah.
my Confusion
You're
attack?
gonna have advantage on anything
I
you do to
cast
him.
Confusion on that fat bitch.
Okay, it's a good thing you had advantage because you rolled a 1, but your second roll was good. So, you you are able to you'll hit him with the confusion. He will get confused as well.
Nice.
So that's damage to him. He's on the bottom half. He's on like a 1/4 right now, from you guys, and he's confused. What else are you doing?
I'm looking that up. Trying to
You
figure
got
out.
Sandshrew and Beedrill?
So, yeah, because I have Sandshrew. I don't know. Oh, that's not a steel type Pokemon anymore. It's like everything. Ground moves are super effective against fire and electric. What are the types of Eevee? Is it fire, water, or something?
Yeah,
Electric.
he's fire, water, and electric right now.
Yeah, so rock would be pretty okay.
Rock should be really good.
Okay, yeah.
Lightning no.
I will use.
In water.
Let's see here. I will use rollout. Actually, do I even have rollout?
On who? You have
Sandshrew.
Sandshrew and Mr. Mime. Sandshrew, let me check and see real quick. Did I tell you what he had when he was? You definitely have Sand Attack.
I have.
You would have rollout.
Yeah,
too.
Sand Attack. Okay, so I have rollout, bulldoze, and Sand Attack.
Yep.
So I'll use rollout on Eevee.
Cool.
The mechanical Eevee.
As you roll out, you'll go to hit him, but this amalgamation of Eevee, what would you call him? Jolt, Flare,
3v. 3v.
3V? Yeah, we'll call him 3V.
3v.
A wall of water comes out and really negates the impact of this rock move against him, as in defense. So, as far as you're concerned, you really haven't done too much damage to him with that move.
I will use let's see here. So that fat guy that's on the ground, I can poison him, right?
Yeah, you can try.
Am I weak against it, or I'll hold him?
Poison versus rock.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he's resistant to poison because he's a ground type.
He's
And a
ground
rock type, so he's like
Yeah.
double resistant to poison.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Poison, not a good choice.
Yep.
So
Fairy and grass, it's good against.
5
And-
twin needle and stink and string attack.
Twin needle is a good attack. You could try to land it on 3v.
Okay, I'll try and use the twin needle on 3V.
Okay. Um, it's a bug type move. Yeah. Okay. Same thing. You're gonna go to attack him. It's just gonna miss this time. He kind of just jolts around the attack. And then Holden's up now.
Rattata, I want you to be prepared to intercept anything that douchebag tries to throw again. Onyx, bury that fucking weird Chimera. Squirtle, I want you to drown that Rhyperion. Go!
All right. What move is Onyx using specifically on
Rock
three?
Tomb.
Rock Tomb? Okay. He's gonna use Rock Tomb on him. When that happens, like a water dome is gonna go over the Eevee, kind of like this swirling, like whirlpool, and it's gonna deflect some of the rocks. One or two get through. Did some damage, but not like a ton. He's able to sort of like roll off that attack. Squirtle is going to hit that Rhyperior square on and be able to take him out. That is a very good hit. So he is passed out and out of commission now. So right now it's just 3v that you guys are up against.
Right.
We're going to go to 3v's turn. And he's going to say 3v, use your triple try attack. And he's going to Eevee basically like uses like stands up on his two legs. He throws fire out of his forearms. He throws an electric attack out of his tail and water out of his mouth at you guys.
All right. Can I have Onyx try to intercept the fire and the electric?
Sure. It's gonna be a really hard roll to do too. That's not gonna do it. I wouldn't even say you blocked one of them, but
Okay.
yeah, he's not able to do that. Let me roll.
Pidgey.
How many are left? 1, 2, 3.
Blow the water and fire together.
12.
Snuff each other out.
Okay. There's 12 of
Theme
you.
cloud.
Roll for it. I need you to get higher than a 15, Rob.
Ah, shit.
Okay. So, instead of there being separate targets, when Pidgey does his gust, the attacks come together and it just makes this boiling, like, wave of water, like this boiling jet, come at you guys. And, let me see who it's gonna hit. D12. Okay. 5.
11.
So yeah, I'm just rolling who's getting hit by this. So both the Rattata and Sandshrew are going to get hit by this scalding hot water jet that also is now electrified because Rob just like put them back together. Instead of them being like separate attacks for separate Pokemon, they kind of got combined in a way.
Mhm.
And let's do saving throws for you guys. Anything I need you guys to get above 14 to dodge this for your Pokemon. So Holden and Micah, please roll. They
Well,
both
shit.
take it to the face and eat it. And they're out of commission. And they have really bad burns all over them right now. Like they're really messed up from that. So we'll put them back in the. They got blown away by this attack.
Sorry, guys.
And then we will go to
Don't
Misty's
do that one
turn.
again.
Misty's like, guys, it looks like it's using its elemental advantage depending on what attacks go to it. So we need something that's not weak against either of those 3 elements. If we attack with moves that it doesn't have a resistance against, I think we'll be fine. So she is going to use for Goldeen. She's going to use instead of using a water move, she's going to use a normal move, Horn Attack.
Horn attack.
Yep. And then she's gonna have Star You and Star Me. Oh, they would have Rapid Spin. Yeah, she's gonna use Rapid Spin with the other 2 on the 3v. Let's roll here. So the 1 star you misses, the other one will hit with the rapid attack, and the Goldeen will hit with the horn attack. They'll do a decent amount of damage. This is the most damage you've seen on Eevee so far. It wasn't able to kind of put up a defense. It tried to put up a water wall, but it went through it, and it was able to get hit physically with those normal attacks. You guys are now up. We'll start with Rob again.
Holly, Banky, you guys know what to do. Mud shot and low kick.
Oh yeah, the
Mud shot's
combo.
earth. Mud shot's ground, so it's strong against fire and water or lightning.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, I want you to roll, Rob. I want you to get above a 12 here for the Mankey Poliwhirl combo. Damn, you guys roll like shit. They're not perfectly in sync, but they're able to get their attacks off on the 3v. The water will prevent the mud shot from getting in 3v's eyes and reducing any sort of accuracy, but the low kick will hit the 3v, and he'll kind of like get knocked down and then sort of like jolt back up with like a little bit of electric juice, and he's back on all fours in a defensive position again after that attack. He did take a little bit of damage. Micah, you're up.
Okay. What type of attack is Twin Needle? I do not see it in the video.
It's normal.
It's
Mhm.
Twin Needle's a bug. Twin Needle's
Oh.
bug, yeah.
Okay. And bugs are weak.
Bugs are weak
against-
against fire, flying, and rock.
Yeah. Okay.
So it will be able to
Alright,
kind
I
of
have
throw out
Monster
some...
Mind cast Confusion.
Okay. He's going to hit really well on the 3v with Confusion. 3v doesn't get confused though, but does take a nice chunk of damage, and you think you guys are about at half with it now. It definitely looks a little beat up from what you guys have been able to start doing to it.
Call back my Sandshrew, and I throw out a Dratini.
Cool. Comes out. Doo-doo-doo. There you go. All right. Anything from the Beedrill?
Can I have my Beedrill motivate my Dratini so my Dratini can attack?
I'll let him fly him over to the 3v on.
Finger noodle.
I don't want to be on him. I was going to cast Twister, but okay. If I'm going to be over on him, I don't want to be on him. I'll just use the Beedrill to do a Twin Needle. Oh, actually, wait. Harden makes me stronger, right? Like more resistant to damage.
Defensive.
Yep.
Okay, I cast Harden.
Yeah, that's fine. Defense is normally against physical moves versus special ones, but
So
I'll
it
let
doesn't
you
actually make me take less damage.
Technically no, but I'll let it slide. Okay.
That's
So
it.
Beedrill doesn't have any other moves that are not bug.
Not if Twin Needle is bug move. I have a String Attack, which is a bug move, and then I have Poison Sting.
Oh, you don't have like Fury Attack or anything because he evolved
Nope.
from Kakuna.
I
Yeah.
have String, Twin, Harden, Poison Sting. Those are the four.
Okay. Makes sense. All right, Holden, you're up.
Onyx, Squirtle. Combo attack. Onyx, use your rock tomb. Squirtle, I want you to punch a hole through that water barrier when it comes up with your water gun. Go!
Sweet. Roll higher than a 12.
Okay.
Nice. So Onyx throws like these 4 huge boulders at the 3v, and 3v goes to put up his whirlwind rock barrier, and Squirtle does these like very powerful jets and creates an opening for each rock, and they come hurtling in and just smash into the 3v's head. He takes a lot of damage from that. That was a nice solid hit and a good combo. He's like at 1/4 from that, it looks like.
Also, Rattata return.
Okay. Cool. We're gonna go to 3v attack. let's do this. All right. So the 3v is going to do another triple attack. And this time he's going to send out 3 waves, one of each element, AoE on the ground. The first is going to be like a fire wave. The second is a water wave, and then like an electric wave across that. I'm going to need you guys to roll checks to see if your Pokemon get hit by these waves. And we'll do them in groups. Anything higher than a 12 will be able to dodge these waves. So it looks like Holden and Micah's team are able to. Or are you rolling individually, Holden?
I just rolled for everyone.
Rolled twice. So 7. We'll use your first roll. Holden 17. Micah gets 16. Rob 7. So Rob, your guys are going to get hit by the fire wave. And they're going to get the burn affliction. They're going to all take a little bit of damage. It's not like super crazy damage or anything like that, but the big thing is just the burn affliction on them. And then the water wave is going to come on out. Roll for that to dodge that, everybody.
I also got a 19. I know it probably doesn't matter, but
yeah, you dodged the fire wave. Your team was fine.
Yeah.
Holden's team is perfectly fine. Doesn't get hit by anything in the water. All you guys are fine on the water wave. And now
Holden should be good from everything.
Yeah. Now the electric wave is gonna come out, and he's gonna electrocute the water that's on the ground that everyone's.
I tell
in.
Onyx to lay down in front of the wave, in between us and the Eevee.
Okay, roll for that. I want something higher than a 15.
Oh.
Shit, you just used the.
You're trying to block everybody. He fails miserably at that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, roll for your teams to take this electricity damage with the water. Micah, your team will be fine. Holden, your team will not. Rob, yours. So
18 in a row, weird.
Yeah, so Onyx lays down in this water, and it's not the best for him. The electricity isn't able to do much, but he does get paralyzed. Onyx gets paralyzed. The electricity is gonna hit.
Onyx.
He's unparalyzable.
Yeah, he's immune.
Okay. That squirrel's getting fucked up though.
Yeah.
So Squirtle got fucked up. It does a lot of damage to him, and he's paralyzed. So Squirtle's on like his last fourth here. He's in the red zone, and he just got paralysis from that. Misty's team is also going to take that damage, and they're all water Pokemon. And all 3 of them are paralyzed too. Misty's Pokemon are not looking so good after that either. He just shocked the fuck out of all 3 of them. So Onyx is fine. He's, he was at what, 1/2 before. Little bit of water damage. It's whatever. Not too bad. But then Squirtle's pretty fucked up. Then we're gonna go back around. We're gonna start with Rob and his turn. But Eevee's on his last fourth. Like the battle's coming to an end, obviously.
All right, guys. Let's do it again. Mud shot and low kick. Let's go.
Roll higher than a 15 for your like synergy combo between the 2. 2. You're kind of out of sync.
Of course.
The mud shot won't hit, but I'll give you the low kick for him, and you're able to kind of kick him across the legs and take him out from under him. And he's sitting there, and he kind of gets back up. A little bit of damage, but he's still standing. Like probably like 1/8. He's on his last legs after that combo hit. Micah, you're up.
I cast a confusing tornado on that bitch.
Okay. You're going to cast Twister, and then Mr. Mime puts his like confusion waves in there. Same thing. Roll higher than a 15. Well, that's
How about a
nat
nat 20?
All right, so this thing just like it's insane. It's like this insane Twister comes out, and Mr. Mime throws his confusion ray in there, and it's bouncing around, and it gets over the 3v and just sucks him up, and he just goes like spinning around like crazy with this confusion ray bouncing back and forth inside the tornado, and he gets thrown back against the wall, and you just see like these sparks and like all this stuff, and he just explodes as like all of his different parts and stuff are going flying. Like some mechanical parts are flying. You see some meat chunks go everywhere. And then the pieces of him kind of just scatter all over the place. And then the scientist is like, darn it, you foiled me. That was my strongest creation. Nothing was supposed to be able to stand up against him.
You're a fucking dick.
It's like, it doesn't matter. I've already sent all the information the boss needs. We're going to create something even stronger. And we're going to take over this world. Doesn't matter what you do to me. The boss will achieve his goal.
Oh, you care so little about your own life.
He's like, it doesn't matter. I've done this for the greater good. Far too long have we been oppressed. We will rise again and we will take over this government. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Give us all your shit, man.
Give us
We know
all
you
your-
gotta have some good. We want those drugs.
He turns around, and I will say because Ratata's not out anymore with his ready to action. Okay, so he turns around, types a quick code on the computer, and
Oh,
presses a
hell
button.
no. Squirtle, water gun. No.
If Ratata was out, I would have let him quick attack to intercept, but he's not out anymore.
Yeah, he's gonna. If he turns around, I'm not gonna just let him turn around. That doesn't make any sense. That's a. I'll roll for it. I'll roll to
locked-in
respond to it. That's like.
reaction. You mean
Holy
Squirtle,
squirt
who's
that.
like really fucked up? Is on his last legs that's paralyzed? Yeah, nah. So you say Squirtle
Holy.
go, and he like can't move.
Polly,
Okay.
bubble that shit.
Dratini
Like a-
rep.
There you go.
He gets a. He
I mean,
gets his,
Bearmax rep.
he gets his little type off, and he presses the button, and the computer self explodes, and the scientist goes flying with it against the wall, and he slumps over to the ground.
All right, now we search him.
You can search him. You guys
Yep.
find 2 empty syringes. Well, actually,
And
technically, he has a
There's
third
the
one
one-
that is
There's
full.
some-
So you guys find one of these syringes that's full, and 2 of them that are not. And Misty walks over, and she's like, "We definitely have to take that to the authorities. Whatever he did, like this must have what he done to Gyarados, and it's what he did to his Pokemon in the middle of our battle. We have to have them analyze it and figure out what's going on here. If they can use this stuff
Yeah.
against Pokemon, it's a real danger to society."
Mankey, go crack open 3V's ribs and grab those stones.
I want you. Well, I guess you technically have the item finder. I'll let you use the item finder because 3V parts are scattered everywhere.
Okay. Right. So
Yeah.
I don't need to use Mankey. I pull out the tablet and the wands.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can find some.
I'm gonna roll to see if the stones were destroyed or not. I'll roll for each one of
Okay.
them. That is destroyed. That is destroyed. Okay, one of them has not been destroyed. I will let you roll to see. I rolled in my head, but you got 2 2s and a 15. So 1, 2, 3. The first one's a water stone. Second one's a fire stone. Third one is a
Lightning stone.
lightning stone. You roll
Thunderstone,
a 3 die.
Thunderstone, right?
Yeah, thunderstone. Roll a 3-sided dice, and whichever number it is which one is not destroyed that you can find.
Oh.
Got a water stone.
Nice.
Cool. So I'll let you pick a
So-
water stone up in the bag, but the other 2 stones seem to have been destroyed in the explosion process of
That's
mecha
unfortunate.
EVs. Yeah, explosion.
That thunderstone would have been nice.
Cool. So Misty says, she walks over to you. She's like, "Can I have that syringe? And let's get out of here. See if we can go to the authorities." He's like, "Listen, I need to
Mikey
give
looks
that to
like he
certain
could
people."
use a little go with that syringe.
My God, if you guys use it on one of your Pokemon. You guys can do whatever you want, but she is asking for it. She's like, "Can I have that so I can turn it over to the authorities?" That's a very dangerous object, obviously.
Well,
And I
obviously,
am
why
the
don't you just
government
take the two?
authority.
Why don't you go take the 2 empty ones and you can synthesize from that, and you have the scientist that created it.
He's like, "You have killed 2 people. As I've seen you, I'm not letting you run around with that syringe." He's like, "It's very
You know,
dangerous."
you realize that they were trying to kill us, right?
He's like, "Listen, I'm a government official. I need that. We need to turn that in to certain authorities." She's like holding out her hand.
Hang on. I can't type. I want
to me.
I want to show Micah something quick.
Okay. He's just like looking you dead in the eyes, Holden.
Oh, I
Hear me
don't
out.
have it.
Oh, who has
Yeah,
it?
Rob found.
Oh, is it
Rob
Rob?
found the items.
Yeah. Then she's
This-
asking. She's asking you.
This
Rob.
is Mankey's final evolve form. Ghost Fighter.
Well, what I will say, Rob, is that even Misty couldn't control her Gyarados,
True.
so we're not sure. We're not sure if
Yeah.
actually using that works like you think
Mis-
it does.
Misty, do you know any good scientists that could possibly actually solve what this thing can do? Evolve Pokemon without driving them crazy?
Like, well, we're not gonna find out until I give it to my resources. I have authorities and people that I trust to take a look at this.
Okay, so it could be used for good.
Like, I don't know, but we need to know what Team Rocket's doing. We need to know exactly what this is and what it's doing to Pokemon when they use it. They
Yeah.
obviously have some sort of drug.
Let's figure it
I
out.
think
Here
we
you
should
go.
destroy it.
Cast it into the fire!
She looks at you like,
Throw it down the
okay.
hole.
he's like, as much as someone else, she's like, we could destroy it, but I'm assuming Team Rocket has more of this out there somewhere. I think it's better if
We
we
don't
have
know that for
researchers
sure,
look
and
at
we
it.
have the scientists that likely made it. We can still interrogate him to understand it, but if it is dangerous, we should destroy it.
Like, if this
How
is,
do you know you can trust your officials?
you guys have trust issues, obviously. Like, I've known these people for years, and if this is the Team Rocket I heard of from way back when, they're a large organization. This isn't just like these guys. There's going to be more of them
Yeah.
out there, and whoever their boss is obviously is connected.
Do you intend to use this against them? Because if not, we should destroy it.
I don't think I'm
Is there
going to
a
use
way
it
that we
against
could
them, but
find an antidote?
we're going to try and find out what it does and have people look at it to see exactly what
What do
they're
you mean
doing
find
to the
out what it
Pokemon.
does? We know exactly what it does.
It drives
Do
Pokemon
we?
crazy and evolves them.
It evolves
real
into
fast.
crazy raged forms. Like, maybe there's something to it. There's something we can synthesize. She's like, I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but I know people that can help us out. That's what I'm saying. Let me take it to those people.
It's fine with me.
All right, here it is.
She takes the syringe from you and puts it in her bag, and she's like, oh, now that that's over, let's get out of here and report this to the authorities. You guys coming with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Cool.
right, let's get out of here.
So she's going to lead you down this way. You guys were able to take out everybody in this room.
Oh, should we throw them down the hole on our way?
If you
Might as
wanted
well.
to.
We should put them with everybody else first before we leave.
Okay.
That way we know they'll be there when we come back.
Sure. That one guy, Dirk, is just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Or not Dirk, it's Gene. You've thrown so many unconscious bodies down to him.
We take the lead scientist with us though.
The lead scientist is burned and like fucked up. Possibly dead. He almost kind of killed himself. And it's gonna take you a long time to drag his ass out if that's what you want to do.
No, because I have an Onyx.
Okay. You
Just put it
take...
on Onyx's back.
Yeah.
Sure. Take the lead scientist.
My favorite image of Annihilate.
I'm gonna be rolling death throws as you guys come out of this cave.
Oh, can I throw a potion on him then?
I don't think it works that way. You need
then why did
medical
the
attention.
Team Rocket people ask us for?
They asked for
potions
medical attention.
No, they
said,
specifically
"Do you
asked for
have a
potions.
potion?"
I think they were grasping
Yeah.
at straws as they were dying.
Okay.
So far he's alive. You drag him out. As you guys
Why are you saying dragging? I'm not. He's being carried.
He's being carried by Onyx. As you guys head out, as you guys head out of here, you do come across one last scientist. Misty's like, "Oh, this is the exit. It's right up here." And you come across a scientist, and he's sitting there. He's like, "Stop right there."
No.
He's like, "Don't take another step. These are mine."
We
Who the fuck
gotta
is
get
this?
out of here, buddy. We've got your boss. He needs medical attention. We've got to get him to the hospital. Get out of our way.
My boss. I don't have a boss.
Still, this man.
He sees you carrying like an
medical
unconscious guy on an Onyx and is like, all right, now I'm a little bit concerned. Takes a step back.
He needs medical attention. We need out of here.
Listen, just give me a second. I'll pack up my things and you can go. Just hold on. And he turns around and starts like
Get the data.
packing some stuff up.
Can we see what he's bagging up?
If you guys want to roll a perception check.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Perception. I think all three of us should.
Holden is kind of dumb.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nat
Okay.
20.
So Rob, you notice he's not like the other scientists. He might be unaffiliated just because you're critting this. He actually seems to be unaffiliated. So you're assuming he came in from the other direction, and he seems to be packing up these rocks with like kind of these like designs on them into his bag. He's packing 3 separate rocks up into his bag.
Those rocks.
It's like, hold on, I just gotta get my rocks. He's like putting them in the bag.
What rocks do you got there, man?
None of your business. It's just stuff I found
Actually,
in here.
This is our business. We're here on behalf of the government, right, Misty?
She like looks at you and she's like, guys, he doesn't seem to be a part of the gang. We can't just harass civilians. So no.
How do you know, Misty? We met another guy that was paid by Team Rocket digging in the dirt earlier.
She looks at him and she says, "Are you with Team Rocket?" He's like, "What? No, I came from Celadon City. I just like digging in caves and finding stuff. It's my hobby. I just found some really cool stuff today."
Why were you standing in our way?
Because
why do you need to go with us? We're trying to get this man to a hospital. Just get out of our way.
I'm not going with you. I just need to move my rocks and then you guys can go. And he like packs them up and then he skirts over to the side here.
What's your name, by the way?
Hi, Steve.
Steve?
Yeah. Jeez.
Nice to meet you, Steve. Can we find you in Celadon?
Yeah, I have a shop in Celadon City.
What do you sell there?
I don't really sell anything. Kind of like my mom's basement.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we might come find you and say hi.
Sure.
All right, that's cool. All right, guess we'll keep moving on.
All right.
Bye, Steve.
Goodbye,
Thank you
guys.
for moving your rock.
And he's just like looking in his bag, and he just has this shit-eating grin on his face as you guys exit Celadon, or exit Mount Moon.
That's great.
You guys are now on Route 4.
Micah, you didn't want to try anything there? Weren't interested in his goodies?
What?
You falling asleep, buddy?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I should call him that.
We did just get
Alright.
out of the cave at least.
you guys at least did the first dungeon. Mount Moon. You guys missed the goodies, man.
I will catch everyone tomorrow.
Sounds
Or
good, dog.
Later.
Goodies in there? Oh, I should have probably used the fucking item detector a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, of course, but even if Misty basically said that even if there were goodies in there, that we can't fuck with them. So
You can always try
Yeah.
negotiating with the man.
I mean, the dude that we're trying to capture is bleeding out. That doesn't seem
That's true.
appropriate.
That's true.
Oh, I do. Shit, I also have that Turner kit med kit that I stash in my whale suit.
Oh, that would have been
Damn it.
very good to do. You should do medicine check on him.
It's true.
Be playing again.
Yep.
The next session we'll do Route 4, a little bit of Cerulean, some of Bill's shit. That'll be fun.
Cool. All right. Thank you for DMing.
For sure,
Yes,
dog.
thank you, Matt.
Sure.
I'm loving this, man.
Yeah, dude. Just wait until Bill will be fun. You guys will like it.
I'm excited.
The
All right, y'all.
Cerulean Bill Rock Tunnel shit's gonna be fun.
All right.
I'm excited. Night night.
All right, dogs.
Later, buddy.
Peace.